sponsored by Old Kinderhook on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Camdenton Laker football. I'm Denny Bunny alongside my good friend Steve Schneider. Big doings tonight, Steve. Homecoming.
Homecoming doesn't get any better than this. Down in the jaws of death, Denny. Looking forward to this game. I've been looking forward to this game since the last one.
Well, and Columbia Hickman, another Class 6 school, so we're playing up a notch. Yeah. Lakers are just Class 5, but it doesn't seem to worry them too much. If they can play with the school they did last week, Steve, they can play with anybody.
What a great game last week. Hopefully, if you didn't get a chance to listen to it live or watch it streaming, then definitely pull it up on MoSportsZone.com and watch the replay. It was a heck of a game, Denny, and the Lakers came close. It came down to that final drive, and we had the interception, come up a little short, but 35-30 against Rockbridge. That's a heck of an effort.
Rockbridge has 3 players on that team that are probably going D1, and at this level, you get 3 on the same team. It makes a difference. Camdenton Lakers were up to the task, though. They played a great ball game. I said at the outset of that game, I thought that game was going to be a statement game for the Lakers. I would have loved to have had the win, but by the same token, you play with Rockbridge and lose by 5, that's a ball game, man.
Danny, that's a statement right there.
Yep.
Regardless of the outcome of the game, they played a heck of a game. They stayed in it all the way until the very end. Very competitive against a very, very tough school.
And unfortunately, threw the pick late. Had a chance, threw the pick around the 20-yard line. So the Lakers were charging and pinned them back deep in their own end and got the safety. But they were coming. And great game by both schools. You hate to see anybody lose, especially our Camdenton Lakers. But, man, what a game.
Yeah, should be a little bit easier tonight of an effort, just based on the records and the rankings. So we got the Cupies in tonight.
Yeah.
Rick was trying to tell me what a Cupie was. I caught some of it, but apparently that goes back to when Helias was known as Columbia Hickman. Sorry, Columbia High School, and there was a Cupie doll on one of the teachers' desks, and somehow that became the mascot. So.
Well, I've got the story. I've got the story, but
okay.
it's got so many flaws in it. It's not accurate. It's not an accurate accounting.
Okay.
They sat the Cupie at half court during a basketball game, and they won the basketball game. I played in enough basketball games. The little Cupie doll is not going to make it through an entire ball game.
I wouldn't think so. It might be a little flatter when you get done. But either way, if anybody that was around at Columbia High School back in the 20s, if you want to call in, I'd be glad to get the straight story from you.
Hey, maybe we could get the cheer. I've got the cheer here somewhere, too. You're going to love this. I'm going to have you do the cheer.
You're going to have me do the cheer?
Yep.
Okay, this doesn't involve putting on any costumes or anything.
Where is it? Oh, here he is. This is awesome.
There
where are we at here, Ricky?
Really is a Cupie cheer.
There
you go.
All I got's your request for more equipment. Ricky will find it for us.
He'll find it.
It's pretty clever. All right, Steve, this is on you.
Oh, okay.
There's the Cupie cheer down there, and you got to scroll down a little bit.
Okay,
I'll keep it going while you find. No, wait, not that far.
Not that far.
Can't
be that big a cheer then.
Okay,
I see it. It's right here.
It's comical.
This is number 3.
Okay.
So first things.
Now, this is what they were thinking back around the 1900s.
The school's cheer is. It's a good thing you're paying me tons of money.
I wasn't going to read it.
The school's cheer is strawberry shortcake gooseberry pie, VICTORY. Are we it? Well, I guess, yes, we're the Cupies of HHS. And then
that was awesome.
That was
back from your cheerleading days. You've revived your cheerleading days.
My cheerleading days, yeah, that's right. I'm bringing a box of cowbells.
You were never the top of the pyramid. I know that.
No, I was not. But no, that's something that we look forward to this game. Again, for Camdenton Lakers, just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, went up against a tough school last week, but we kept the mistakes more or less to a minimum. Yeah, there were a few in there, penalties and turnovers, etc. But, all in all, they played a really great game.
They did. And Steve, I think they're playing better every week.
Too.
They're maturing as a team. You got a lot of sophomores that are starting on this team.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look across the line, Cruson, Machino, and these are the wideouts. These are the skill positions. Jennings, and these kids are running routes, and they're right in there.
No, it's awesome. Both teams come in here with a record of 3-3. So, one of them is going to be above 500 at the end of the night. And I think that's going to be the Camdenton Lakers.
Both teams have beat Capital City. They beat Sedalia Smith Cotton. And they've beaten Battle.
Yes.
So very comparable with their victories and their losses. They've lost to the same schools, and they've won at the same schools. So this should be a pretty good ball game tonight. Very evenly played.
Yeah.
One of the wideouts tonight for the Cupies is a 6'8" kid that can run. Where's he at? Brock Camp, I believe. And Brock is he's playing at the next level.
No,
he can catch and he can run.
Yes.
So
and he's a lot of kid to bring down too if he gets out in the open field. So that's going to be a matchup to watch tonight. Look for him to be double teamed because you can't let a kid that big and that tall. If he's got any kind of talent at all, you're going to have to shut him down.
You got to hit him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just you got to let him know that you're there.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing's coming easy.
You got to make sure that if it's a contested catch, that it's going to be high enough that he's the only one that can get it. So you're going to make that quarterback put it right on the dime.
You know who I think would know about this? Bob Shore.
Absolutely.
He's going to join us at halftime tonight. Kind of fitting. We're in Bob Shore Stadium. It's homecoming. And Bob is always such a wealth of knowledge. 81 years young and still sharp as a tack, Steve. I mean, that guy is so in tune to football and so proud of the legacy that he's built here at Camdenton High School. Mm-hmm. He is always at the stadium. So we're glad to have him. We're going to have, obviously, feature the homecoming festivities so we don't miss the Queen ceremony and all of that. But that's going to be on camera, so you're able to watch that all through half. Bob and I are probably better off behind the camera, and we'll be there the entire halftime.
You need like a little cutout you put here in front of me. But no, some rankings, Denny. Hickman comes in here ranked 95th overall in Missouri. They're ranked 30th in Division 6. Class 6 is where they are. And then 7th in the district. Camdenton, 20th, ranked 20th in Division 5, category, in Class 5. Class 5, okay? Sure. And then they're ranked 61 in Missouri. So very comparable records and very comparable rankings for these two schools. So it's going to be a good game. I look for this one to be competitive, but I give the edge to the Lakers.
Well, especially playing here at Bob Shore Stadium on homecoming night. A lot of times you ask a coach, what's homecoming mean to you? Well, sometimes it's a big motivator for the kids. Other times it's a big distraction. It depends which coach you talk to.
Yeah.
But I would think for the Camdenton Lakers, they've got these kids dialed in and focused enough. They're not too concerned about all the glitz and glamour of halftime and the crowning ceremonies. I think they're here to play football. And talking with Coach Machino a couple of weeks ago, he was talking about the difference at that Jeff City game where they had 12 kids go down with leg cramps. He goes, you won't see that happen to the Lakers.
No.
They're more disciplined. They start hydrating 3 games before game night, or 3 days before game night, excuse me. So that's the kind of discipline you get from the Lakers. But if you're going to put together a state championship run, that's what you've got to have.
Well, and chalk that up to the coaching staff, Denny, because that's the kind of thing that coaches do. Kids aren't doing that on their own for the most part. That's a program, and that's a coaching staff that is tuned into the game and tuned into the health of the kids. And speaking of which, we may be having a coach's interview here for too long.
We may. And if I know Daniel Edson, he's walking this way for a reason.
Yeah. Well,
Third member of our broadcast team, Daniel Edson, standing by with the head coach of the Camdenton Lakers, Par Pitts. Go ahead.
Standing near the 30 with Coach Pitts. This is what it's all about. Friday night lights, homecoming, big crowd already, great festivities all week in the high school. Awesome assembly today. Band's here, everybody's here. What's the feeling in the locker room?
I told our guys, I told the crowd that today this is the best place to play high school football in the state, and I truly believe that because of the people that are in the stands, people that are on the turf, and the guys that just working their tails off to get it done.
As we walk towards the sideline, because the band's coming out, We had a difficult loss, very close loss last week to obviously a powerhouse in Rockbridge. Hickman's on a winning streak right now. Didn't start the year off hot. What's the message to the guys to, hey, let's get past that, let's build off that, and make tonight perfect?
It's about us and making those improvements that we weren't good at last week and putting those in play tonight. We got to be able to run the ball. We got to tackle better. We got to communicate, and then good things are going to happen.
Without sharing too much of your tactics on defense, how do you stop a 6'4", 6'5", 227-pound wide receiver that Hickman has, plus their speed and agility on offense?
Well, you may have to double team him. You may have to triple team him because he's a nightmare to match up with. And then the other hand, they've got a great quarterback that can run the football and is a big play threat.
Last part, I got to talk to you briefly one-on-one about just the importance of homecoming, the feeling, just what it means to everybody. What does it mean to you as a coach? You've been coaching for a while. Just tell us a little bit about what it means to you.
What's that time to come back and be a part of this great community for those people that maybe aren't here? On this, for the people that are here, come back and reconnect and really focus in on what's amazing about our community and the band and the dance and the cheer and our student section and the football team. And so it's just an awesome time to be here. Great weather. You know, if you're not here now, come on out. It's going to be awesome.
Coach Pitts, here's to 1-0 at the end of tonight.
Yeah, you bet.
Hey, thank you guys. Great interview with Coach. Like he said, absolutely perfect night. Great opportunity to get another win under our belt on the second half of this season. Camdenton Lakers over Hickman. Cupies tonight. Back to you guys.
Coach's interview brought to you by Jack's Sporting Goods in Camdenton, proud supporter of the Camdenton Lakers. And our sideline report brought to you by HMI Fireplace. We got into a little discussion, Steve. Forgot to mention our keynote sponsor in tonight's contest, Hewlett, Chevrolet Buick, GMC. Gotta love those guys for everything they do for the Lake area community. Whether it's here or Osage, it doesn't matter. They're behind these kids 100%.
Huge supporter, and they've been here forever, Denny, in the area. And I think I've mentioned before on other broadcasts, that's where I bought my very first new car was from them. A Chevy Monza hatchback, cost $3,000. Okay,
and you were styling.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute, was that
40-some years
ago? Was it brown?
Yeah. Well,
I vaguely remember that, or maybe it was rust.
Depends on which flock of birds flew over it that day. Yeah, but yeah, it was that was a great car and great service. I mean, can't say enough good things about it.
Well, you know, they'd sell you another one. You don't have to hang on to that Monza.
Yeah, well, that's the Monza's been gone for a while, but may it rest in peace.
Yeah.
But no, that's if you are in the mood for a car or need a car or anything like that, absolutely go down there and check them out. You know, do that before you buy. You won't be disappointed.
We'll be back with more of the pregame show, being brought to you by Old Kinderhook in a moment. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
The last couple of years, Butch has had a lot more visitors at his lake home. Butch, tell us how that's going.
Well, I'm keeping up, but we've gone through 3 barbecue grills in the last 2 summers. We even picked up a new boat just to accommodate all of our friends.
Butch, I noticed the dock still looks great. Got those cables installed to keep you tied to shore, huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Not like the last time you were here. CWD carries these new bumpers, and they set us up with some new personal watercraft docking systems, too. We added these dock lockers for more life vest storage. I had my contractor purchase all of my new dock supplies from CWD Supply. We even added the First Mate lift control system there.
Nice.
Yeah, and it works really fast, too. And First Mate sets you up with a new remote. Now I can sit on the deck and wait for the boat to lower.
Sounds like you're ready for summer, Butch.
You bet. When you need concrete, welding, or dock supplies, there's only one place you can get it all. CWD Supply, next to Dam Steel and Supply, behind Hy-Vee on D Road.
Seems like the kids like riding up and down on the lift.
Darn it, the kid's got my remote again. Hey, kids, stop that!
The lake's newest and most adventurous attraction is here. Jump into family fun at the Malted Monkey in Lake Ozark. Bring the kids out for unlimited entertainment on the ropes course while enjoying mouth-watering food at the Malted Monkey. Their handcrafted shakes are refreshingly delicious for those hot summer days. The Malted Monkey is also the perfect spot for birthdays and group team building events. Swing on down to the Malted Monkey located on the historic Bagnell Dam Strip, Lake Ozark.
Don't miss a single play on football day. Let My Personal Touch Landscaping clean your leaves away, even on Sundays. They do leaf removal, lawn care, landscaping, and tree trimming. They make time when you have time, even on the weekends. They work hard and cost less. Root for your teams on game day. And let My Personal Touch Landscaping make tailgating last all day. Look them up online or call 573-529-5385.
Very little can compare to waking up in the Missouri Ozarks next to your warm wood stove. The confidence and security of a wood stove in your home provides much relief to you and your family in our changing environment. HMI Fireplace Shops has been the area leader providing tested and listed stoves, certified flue systems, and insurance-approved installers. Now is the time to take advantage of adding a wood-burning system to your home. Visit HMI Fireplace Shop online to see the many styles and brands to choose from.
No one warms you like HMI. Laker football and the Motor Hut plan to mow down the competition this season. Steel, Gravely, Grasshopper, and Husqvarna, just to name a few of the studs playing for the Motor Hut. Serving the home and commercial business, the Motor Hut has the best customer service and industry knowledge to get the job done, keep you on the field, and bring home the win when the season changes and leaves fall, snow blows, and your home needs to stay warm. The Motor Hut will keep you going all season long. Check them out online and Facebook. Hut to the Motor Hut.
Football! Take the field. Game on.
Back to the Camdenton Lakers football pregame and kickoff show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. Denny Benny and Steve Schneider with live coverage for you tonight between the Hickman Cupies and the Camdenton Lakers. Pregame show. Let's get back at it. Brought to you by Old Kinderhook.
About to have the band fire up here, Denny, so you'll be able to hear that through my microphone, I'm sure.
Oh, you're gonna hear them.
But
150 members strong. You're gonna hear them. This is one of the better bands in the state of Missouri, and always look forward to just watching their different rehearsals and things they do on the field. Steve, it's impressive.
It's a musical production, Denny. It's not just when I was in high school, you just stood out there and kind of, played, but these guys put on a show.
Yeah, you had shorts on, and one guy had a drum, another guy had a trumpet or something.
Yeah.
Wasn't 150 of us, I can tell you that.
No, I don't know that I had that many in my graduating class. So, and you can't make everybody play band.
No.
It wouldn't sound good. Anyway, beautiful night tonight, 81 degrees. I'm trying to see if there's any wind blowing, Denny. I don't feel any, so it's pretty much calm weather. We might have a little bit of a breeze, but without any flags out.
Looking at the treetops, just at the very top of the trees, you're seeing just a little wiggle, but
bit, but
not much.
A gorgeous night out here. As Coach said, if you're listening to the broadcast, that's great. We appreciate it, but you ought to come into the stadium here and experience this.
Especially homecoming.
Yeah.
Homecoming night. This is a community event. Anytime the Lakers have homecoming, a lot of guys come back that have played football here or been in band here for that matter. Just being in the student body. Everybody participates at Camdenton High School. It's always good to see.
No, it's a great environment. Great environment. The whole lake area is.
You can hear the band behind us now, can't you?
Hello. That's about all I can hear.
It's your wake-up call.
Something like that.
We got a game here in about 15 minutes, Steve, so pay attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Impressive.
I feel like I'm on top of the platform at the Rose Bowl parade or something, or Macy's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And you take a pause, you listen to the music a little bit, let the floats go by.
They always say
it's impressive.
There's no place like home, but I have not been, and we have not been, to a place that does a better job with their whole presentation, from the band to the football team to the cheerleaders and ongoing. It's just, they've got it together here.
They do. Camden, just hats off to the administration, and the folks that run this school, because they do a heck of a job, Denny. And we do travel around. We're in a new division, or new district, rather, up here, a conference, rather, coming out of the Ozark Conference up here to the CMAC Conference. And so we're seeing a lot of schools, and, we see them. And it's hard to pick out one. Camdenton, it really is.
Well, we went south for a number of years.
Yeah.
We went down to Springfield and saw the best they had to offer. And now we've been up to Columbia. Not quite on a par, I don't think, band-wise, but Certainly more kids to draw from to put together a pretty impressive football program like they had at Rockbridge.
Yeah.
And Hickman's the same way. Hickman is a Class 6 school. Camdenton Lakers are playing up a class, so they get points for that. And we'll see how they stack up tonight. But, boy, they were all in against Rockbridge at Columbia. That was a great game.
Oh, yeah. And I might have misspoke earlier. In the district, we are ranked 4th, and Hickman is 5th, right behind us. So this is an important game to maintain our position, in the district rankings, because that'll be important when we get to the playoffs, Denny. And
who's 1, 2, and 3?
Hang on a minute. I'll have to look that up. I can pretty much guess. I wouldn't tell you what order they're in, but
I mean, your district's not going to include Hickman. You're talking about the conference, not the district.
The conference, yes.
Districts will be a Class 5, and Camdenton is used to playing a lot of Class 6 schools along the way during the season. So district-wise, it could be a lot different. I'd imagine Helias is going to be in the district.
I'll pop that up.
Well, let's see. I'm going to guess. Helias, Jeff City, Cap City. Who else are we going to play against? We've got to go to Columbia somewhere. Then we probably got to go south somewhere to finish the district.
Let's see.
I'm guessing. We'll find out. We'll give you accurate information with my high-tech redneck over here in just a moment. But we're getting close, aren't we, Steve? Has that thing started yet?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's trying. Problem is that I'm relying on other people for my information.
Oh, don't ever do that.
No, not at all.
Hey, I relied on Ricky.
You relied on me. That's your problem.
Now wait, for that fight song for the Hickman Cupies.
Yeah.
And I think that was a setup.
He did it.
I think he might have set us up for that.
You don't think that's really it? He just made something up?
Not strawberry shortcake, blueberry pie, or gooseberry, whatever that was.
The smart one was you handing me the phone. Okay, that's you were the smart one.
I wasn't reading it.
I could see that.
Well, a great night for football. It's starting to cool down a little bit. We're getting a little bit of just a touch of a breeze kind of coming through the press box now. Boy, it's going to be comfortable by game time. About 10 minutes away, we're going to have the kickoff between the Hickman Cupies and the Camdenton Lakers. We'll have it for you when we come back right here on Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Welcome to Bridal Cave, where natural wonders meet the timeless adventures of the Ozarks. Step into a world of discovery and reconnect with nature. Experience a unique look at Bridal Cave with a lantern tour, or dive deeper into Bridal Cave's mysteries with a blacklight tour. Celebrating 75 years of trails, mining, and family fun. And as always, when the weather is frightful, Bridal Cave is always delightful at a constant 60 degrees. Book your adventure now at bridalcave.com.
What a game. It's 4th and goal. Winter Shelton drops back in shotgun. Here's the snap. Shelton bootlegs. He keeps it. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown!
When it comes to winning and real estate, there's one team crushing the competition. Winter Shelton Real Estate Group.
Shelton is crushing it.
Look them up online and Facebook.
Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah. Your home like a cheese, protect my homes. Keep it cool and safe, no need to roam. Stop the race before they invade your place. I can live in space, I study in race. Be a champion, not a contender. With American Sun Control, you're the defender. Shield your home, make it bright and bold. American Sun Control, the story's sold. American Sun Control, the name to know. For a cooler home, come on, let's go.
When the leaves begin to fall, there's one plumbing company that does it all. Four Seasons Plumbing, your hometown dependable and qualified commercial and residential plumbing team. No service call is too big or small. Four Seasons has qualified plumbers that arrive on time and get the job done right the first time. So when winter comes, be ready with Four Seasons Plumbing, your trusted plumbing team since 2002, and big supporter of the Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. One call to plumb it all. 348-2093. Look them up online. That's Four Seasons Plumbing. Plumbing. The one-stop shop for all of your sporting goods and recreation needs, Jack's Sporting Goods, a proud sponsor of Camdenton Laker and Osage Indians football. Find your athletic and outdoor gear conveniently located in one place. Jack's has end-of-summer deals on lake toys, fishing, and athletic supplies. And don't forget, Jack's Sporting Goods has the best screen printing prices for your team or business. Jack's 70-year tradition and customer service will give you confidence when you take your next adventure. Look them up online and on Facebook.
High-tech collision and auto body repair, serving the lake for nearly 30 years. Always there for you. Towing 24/7. High-tech has the best in complete collision repair. The lake's one-stop shop. Accidents are scary. Repairs shouldn't be. Proud to support Lake community and Camdenton and Osage football. Go Lakers, go Indians, go high-tech.
High-tech auto body and towing. Our quality keeps you on the go.
348-9070.
Football!
Take the field.
Game on!
Back to the Camdenton Lakers football pregame and kickoff show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Are you tired of settling for low CD rates offered by your bank? There's a better option. At First Bank of the Lake, we have some of the best CD rates, like 4.70% APY on our 7-month CD and 4.35% APY on our 13-month CD with a $1,000 minimum deposit. CDs are a secure way to grow your investment, so lock in a great rate at First Bank of the Lake today. Member FDIC. Other terms and conditions apply. APY means annual percentage yield. See bank for details.
What do you got, Shauna? Welcome back. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem. I guess we can share that with our audience.
Absolutely.
Without being taxed?
No.
By ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, or what's the other one? Just came out. There's like 5 of them now. I can't keep up with all of them. Anyway, we are back at Camdenton High School getting ready to tee it up about 12 minutes away from game time, Steve. We finally found the district. The Camdenton. Okay, you and Ricky found it. I got other things going on. Okay, that's why you're here. Cover my back. Don't bring up all my faults.
Class 5, District 5 is what we're talking about, and Elias Catholic leads the spot. They got a 5-1 record. There's a point system here that in 20 years I've never understood, so I'll skip that part. Second, Capital City. They're coming in with a record of 4-2 into tonight's action. Then Camdenton ranked third in the district at 3-3. Then Lebanon ranked fourth at 2-4. Rolla at 3-3 ranked fifth. Then Jeff City at 2-4, and Smith Cotton at 1-5 to round out the 7 schools.
Well, we know what Lebanon looks like.
Yeah.
For the past several years in the Ozark Conference, we know what Rolla's going to have. They're going to have a football team as well. Yeah. So now you bring in Cap City and Elias into the district. Yeah. You got your hands full, man. You can't go anywhere in central Missouri and just not have some of the best football you're going to find in the state.
Yeah.
So normally, when somebody comes out of the district that Camdenton is in, they're going to go places. They'll continue to play, maybe make a Final Four, but that's the kind of district the Lakers are facing this year. So we'll hope for a couple of wins there.
It's going to be tough. But,
seated behind Cap City, I think the Lakers can get Cap City based on film that I've seen.
Well, if it were to go now, and I don't know what the odd number of, I'm sure you'll get a bye for the top school, but then you'd have Capital City playing Smith Cotton. You'd have Camdenton playing Jeff City and Lebanon playing Rolla. You know, if this record and this standings was to go today and go into play. But, you know, like Coach Parr Pitts always says is, hey, we're all looking to be 1-0 after tonight.
Right.
Okay, so, you know, all the postulating and the hypotheticals about postseason play, then that's something that.
So Cap City's got Smith Cotton. They're probably going to win that game.
Probably so.
And then Camdenton has who?
Then we would have Jeff City.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
Capital City would have Smith Cotton. Camden would have Jeff City. Lebanon would play Rolla. If you did a traditional, because Elias Catholic would get the bye.
We've handled Jeff City once already. I want to play Cap City. That's the matchup I would like to see before this season's over, and we're scheduled to do that in the next week or so. So I just think that's going to be a great matchup, much like our matchup tonight with the Hickman Cupies from Columbia and the Camdenton Lakers. Steve, they're neck and neck.
Yeah,
they both have 3 wins. All of the same teams battle.
Yeah,
Sedalia, Smith, Cotton, and help me out, Jeff City.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a good game tonight, Denny, and as we say week after week, it's the mental part of the game that I think makes the difference. They stack up physically, record, everything else, but which team can minimize the mistakes, which team can take advantage of the other team's mistakes. Whether that be a key penalty on a third down that gets you a first down, or you get them to jump off sides when you just need 4 yards for the first on a third down. Those kind of things is what you're looking for. So whichever team comes in here, ready to have that discipline, take care of football, minimize the penalties, I think that's the team that comes out on top tonight.
Lakers have been good about doing that most of the year. For example, when they were at Jeff City, they drew the Jeff City Jays offsides 12 times in that contest.
It's crazy.
And they got a couple last week against Rockbridge. 3 offsides against Rockbridge.
Yeah.
So there's something going on with the Lakers hard count with Carson Durnan.
He's good at it.
Hey, Carson Durnan got a baseball scholarship to Wichita State.
That's what Ricky was saying.
And I thought it would be for pitching, and all the Durnans, Cam, Cade, Carson, they can all throw.
Yeah.
But he's more of a shortstop, second baseman type.
Oh, he's a pure athlete, Denny. Has been, all through his high school career. So, that I'm looking forward to catching some baseball. Why don't you buy a station out there so we can watch some Wichita State baseball?
Isn't that in Kansas?
Somewhere in
No, thank you.
Okay.
No, not crossing state lines. Like Norm Stewart used to say, when Mizzou basketball would go to play Kansas University, they would stop and eat on the Missouri side of the Missouri-Kansas border, and they wouldn't buy anything in Kansas. They'd wait until they got back to Missouri, and then they would eat again or get a snack for the ride home.
For business, I go to Kentucky quite a bit. Yeah, and I have that rule about Illinois. I make sure you tank up before you hit the state line, and it is actually a company rule that you cannot buy gasoline in Illinois. Okay, and turn that in for reimbursement. I won't. I said, if you want to buy gas in Illinois, you pay the extra 75 cents or whatever it is a gallon.
Great place to get fireworks, though.
Yeah, but that's make sure you stock up on gasoline before you try to drive across the line.
All right. We'll go to Colorado. Price of poker goes up on gas there too.
Does it really?
Oh, buddy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can see the crowd is just packed in here, Denny. I don't see any aluminum at all on
this side.
On the Camden side.
There's probably 50 people across the way there that came down from Columbia. Many of those I'm probably they're aware of MoSportsZone in Columbia. We had several viewers from Columbia last week that were watching us.
You'll get a good
kind of fun.
Good draw. You get a good draw from the crowd up there at Columbia. But I think I don't know what the population of Camden is, but I think there's a good percentage of them here tonight.
Well, we had more people watching than there are in Camdenton last week.
Really? That's good.
Bigger than the population base of Camdenton.
Well,
so
that's awesome.
Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us on your Friday nights. If you can't make it out to Bob Shore Stadium, we're happy to be here and bring you the games. Speaking of Bob Shore, he'll be joining us at halftime. Get some of his insights on tonight's contest.
Looking forward to that.
81 years young, Steve, and the guy is just sharp as a tack.
If you have to get up and get a pizza or a snack or something, do it in the second quarter. Okay, you want to be here for the Bob Shore interview.
There are so many stories about Bob Shore and his legacy that the players will tell even today, 20, 30, 40 years later. Yeah, I remember when
Absolutely, Denny. He's still got
He'd set his chair down at the 50-yard line and go get a book. And he'd tell a kid to start running. Just go run. I'll let you know when I'm done with my book.
Yeah. No, I don't know why he has a coach's booth, but he does up here in the press box. It's the first one you run across coming in from that end of the stadium. And so but of course I don't think he'd ever, like you said, he's down there on the field. He's down there pacing the sidelines during the games. And just a quality individual and a true treasure for not only Camdenton, but for the whole Lake area.
I got a friend of mine, John Perry, who played John from Chicago. His junior year of high school, he at 6th school in the city of Chicago, and he's a good football player. So his father brought him in and introduced him to Bob George. Said, Bob, this is my son. He this and that. He goes, well, just because you're at the Ozarks, don't think we don't have good football here. Why don't you show up Monday? I'll see if I can find a spot for you.
There you go. That's it. That's
it. Just because we're in the Ozarks doesn't mean we don't have great football.
That's right, brother.
So you show up, and you had all the accolades coming out of Chicago his junior year. We'll see if we can find something for you to do. The Lakers break their huddle at midfield, and they're walking toward the sideline. It's going to be a good contest. I think both equally matched. We got to watch Mr. Camp, the wide receiver at 6'2", one catches the ball, what's the yards after catch, because he's hard to bring down.
There's going to be some bruises tomorrow morning live with the Camdenton players, because it's going to take a bunch to bring him down. And even Coach Pitts was saying that pregame interview that double team, maybe even triple team, right? And he's such a big kid. If you're double team, if you get up high enough, depending on the quarterback, for the high, he's got to set ball above the defenders, to where he can go up and get it. And if he's doing that, it's going to be a all night for the secondary.
It's kind of comparable to when you played in the paint, as they said in basketball. You always want to go front the guy or get behind him. And sometimes both you have the double team a really good player. It's going to be the same way with Camdenton. They've got to get somebody in front of them and somebody behind them and just bother them all night long.
And then when he does catch the ball, and he will, we got those sure tackles. Right? You got to rack him and bring him down. You can't break free and run down.
I got coin Austin tonight. And find three. Osage Beach. Appreciate their support. Athletics as always. Still working on that goal point.
I know we need it bad.
I'm sure they've made a bunch of them over the years. Waiting for the coin toss now from the officiating crew. And we will see what they're going to call here. Hickman, the visiting team, will make the call, and they'll decide who gets to kick off. Lakers actually won, and they have deferred until the second half, so they will be kicking off. Check that. They're both purple and white. I'm looking at Hickman.
Do the dark ones.
Yeah, I was looking at, 11's hair. I'm just thinking, wait a minute.
I did the same thing when they ran on the field. Says, why are the Lakers going to the other side?
Okay, so our Camdenton Lakers, although they're at home and normally in white at home, will be wearing the purple jerseys tonight. It will be Hickman. That confused me for just a minute. So Hickman has deferred. They'll kick off to the Camdenton Lakers. How about that?
Well, it's a good thing you got it right before you started calling the game. That would have been kind of confusing.
I've done that before, believe it or not.
I believe it. Referees all getting together.
You get into postseason play, and the kids' jerseys, and because they don't ever see each other, they line up perfectly. I mean, their homes and their aways are the same, identical pants and shirt. And you get into postseason play, and if you're not paying attention, you're calling the wrong roster.
That's right. Hey, as we're getting up, Denny, I had a chance to talk to some of the fine kids down there in the junior ROTC program.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to Grant Trundum. He's the battalion commander for the junior ROTC here at Camdenton High School, and hopefully we'll put those guys to a lot of work tonight.
I was going to say, I hope they get a good workout in tonight. They've got a 4x8 sheet of plywood. One kid goes up top, the other kids hold it, and for every point they score, they've got to do a push-up. And one night here, Steve, what they score, 50 or something?
Yeah.
56?
Yeah.
And this poor kid.
They don't just push 7 for a touchdown. They push the total score.
Total score
each
for the
time.
night.
It has that cumulative effect.
That keep to the keepers, Elijah Bussey and Rajan.
Okay, so this will be Durnan kicking off to the Hickman Cupies. Man, I'm going to have to catch up on these jerseys. That totally threw me a curve at the coin toss. Bussey back deep on the right side. Along with Akers. Deep kick. This one should make it to the end zone. They'll just let it go. What a kick by Durnan. Nice. That makes it easy. Good kick. High fives on his way off the field. He's just waiting for his opportunity to play quarterback. So the Cupies will put it in play. First down at 10 at the 20-yard line. Hickman and Camdenton live from Bob Shore Stadium tonight.
Starting the first quarter, sponsored tonight by Matt Ford, Team Keller Williams, I believe, unless I got a little sheet.
No, you're exactly right, sir. So we want to thank the Matt Ford team at Keller Williams. First down and 10 for the Hickman Cupies out of the shotgun. Going to work. Quick snap, quick handoff, and a little bit of running room. Picks up 4 on first down. Not bad. Pretty easy read, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Elijah Hickerson will bring up second down and 7 for the Cupies.
So Bunsey, the quarterback, Bursey, excuse me, works out of the shotgun, wants to throw here. Incomplete. I'd say they're going to be a running team based on that, unless they can find big number 11.
We're going to third down for the Cupies, third and 7.
Brock Camp is 6'6", 240. That's a load, brother. So Bursey will operate out of the shotgun once again. Third down and about 6. Long 6. Bursey trying to get the Lakers to jump off sides with a hard count. Now he'll reset. Looks to the sideline for another play. Play clock down to 6. And they'll throw it quickly. Caught in the flats on the right side. Lakers swarm to the football.
Nice.
And it brings up 4th down and 6. Great coverage by the Lakers.
Tackle by number 1, Deontay Hare. It will bring up 4th down, 4th and 7 for the Cupies.
Deontay Hare led the way on that right side from his cornerback slot and made the tackle. Back deep to receive, Borbay. And probably DeMott. Can't make out his number, but I'm guessing that's DeMott on the right side. High kick. A lot of hang time. Let it go. Get out of the way. Takes a Hickman bounce inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And the Lakers have their first offensive possession forthcoming here.
Great job by the Hogs defense. Exactly what you wanted, Denny. A 3-and-out to start the game. Now it's time for us to put some points on the board.
Steve, we've made mention they're playing better and better, and a lot of that is driven by the defense. The defense is out there forcing plays and getting the offense back on the field. This is a high-powered Camdenton Laker offense led by the quarterback Durnan. He's got some pretty gifted receivers. Trips to the near side, Twins. Far side, Durnan to throw on first down. Pumps once, comes back to Hare. Nice catch. Great concentration. And a couple more at the end of that one to pick up 8 on first down. Second down, 2.
I tell you what, Denny, that catch, the ball got there. Both the defender and Hare I think they both had their hands on the ball, and Hare was able to wrestle it away for the completion.
Good for Hare. Hare has made such a turnaround this season. Had kind of an off night down in Branson. Since then, he's been gold. Nowhere to go for DeMott. Lost 2, so it's 3rd down and 4 back at the 45-yard line.
Tackle by number 72, Levi Harrell for the Kickers. They bring up 3rd down.
Lakers stay right up at the line of scrimmage. It's a no-huddle offense. Trips right, Twins left. Durnan out of the shotgun. Pulls up, tried a hard count.
Got him to flinch, but didn't get him to jump.
They flinched, but didn't come across the line. They regroup here. 3rd down and 4. Durnan, quick throw, strike to DeMott, and DeMott, look at him fight for the yards.
Yes.
Caught that ball at the line of scrimmage, put his head down, picks up 5, and it moves the chains for a 1st down. First down brought to you by Pacific Pools. We'll take more of those. Remind me to pick up some chlorine tablets, too.
There you go.
Durnan to throw. Comes underneath. Gain of 4 or 5 on 1st down. Just a quick hitter. And caught out there by Jennings, the sophomore. Impressed with this sophomore class, Steve. We touched on it at the outset here, but they are getting better and better. They're maturing so quickly. They're like juniors already. And the whistles blow it dead. What do they got?
I don't see a flag.
No flag. Might have been an equipment malfunction. Jennings runs across the field. Where is that DeMott? 8 and 9 are their numbers. I think that's DeMott.
No, that was Jennings that came off the field, Denny.
Okay. So Bowen checks in as a wideout. On the right side of the field. Trips near side for Durnan. On 2nd down and 6. Durnan to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling out to his left. Nice move by Durnan to pick up the 1st down. A gain of 7. And it moves the chains for another Pacific Pools 1st down. What a great decision by Durnan. Saw the opening, rolled out, and then he had to cut it back inside to pick up the yardage needed for the 1st down. That's a heads-up play. Caught on the right side. And another gain of 8 on 1st down. Just gobbling up yards on the 1st down. It was Bowen, I think, on the reception, Steve. Or
I had
somebody else?
Forbay.
Forbay, okay. Bowen got off the bottom of the pile. He's probably in front of him blocking and got tangled up with him. Second down, 2. Durnan to throw. Going deep this time. Wide open. Machino.
Yes.
Touchdown, Lakers.
Oh, geez.
Machino in the corner of the end zone. I had a conversation with Machino's dad. Thank you, Joe. Touchdown for Machino. I was just getting ready to say, had a conversation with his father. You know, he doesn't look like he's got that awesome speed where he can break away on you, but he gets behind the secondary more often than most wideouts I've seen. There it goes for 6. It's 6-0. Lakers, and DeMott on to attempt the extra point. Good snap. Better hold, and the kick is up. And good. 7-0 Lakers. That's the way you want to start. Back with more in a moment on Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people. At 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
Welcome back to the Kelly Sport Broadcast booth. Denny Benning and Steve Schneider with coverage for you tonight. Hickman and Camdenton. That's the way you want to start.
I mean, you couldn't draw it up any better. Nope. Danny, 7 plays, 61 yards, took 2 minutes and 44 seconds for the Lakers. The big play, the 30-yard touchdown pass, all through the air from Durnan to Machino. Extra point was good, and with 8:28 to go in the first quarter, Camdenton jumps out in the lead, 7-0 over the Cupies.
Bussey back deep to receive, standing about his 5-yard line. And again, Durnan will put it in the end zone. Bussey just holds his arms out. I'm not touching that one. Can't get to it. It was over my head. What a start for the Camdenton Lakers. First, a great defensive series, and then the offense just came out firing on all cylinders. 7-0 Lakers. Great first quarter action being brought to you by Matt Ford, Team Keller Williams. It'll be Bursey, the quarterback. And it goes left side. Got a little bit of running room. Pursuit from Camdenton is there. After about a 6-yard pickup. And good blocking out in front for the Cupies. 2nd down and 4. Long 3, maybe 4. We'll see what they set the pins at. Looks like 4. Bursey out of the shotgun. Twins to the near side. And they'll hand off right up the gut. Lakers all over that one. A gain of 1, maybe 2, but not enough for the first down. And the Lakers are swarming to the football.
Tackled by a host of Hogs. We'll bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Cupies.
Rajon Rayner is a big running back. Trying to get the Lakers to jump off sides on a hard count by Bursey. It's 3rd down and 1. 7:25 left to play here in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Camdenton. Bursey starts the option. Oh, nice keeper. Play fake to the right side, and then he cut up field for a gain of about 4 and picks up the first down.
Hickman, first down. Tackled by number 25.
Stops the clock at 7:12 while they reset the chains. And Bursey will go back to work out of the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, wants to throw. Nobody open. Great coverage downfield. He's got all day and will now pick up the first down. Running to his left. Picks up 11 on the carry. Good decision.
Yeah, good coverage on that. Denny had nobody to throw to, but it's 11 on 11. There was nobody to go after him or keep him in the pocket. And everybody dropped back in coverage. So,
well, and that's what happens when you double team their big guy.
Yeah.
You know, you double team their big guy, you're taking 2 players out of the play just to make sure he doesn't get the big score or the big play. What might happen here? They're bringing it back?
I don't know. We're trying to get the chain.
Okay.
Trying to get the chain set.
All right, very good. Yeah, you got 11 on the carry. So Bursey picks up the first down to the 42-yard line, and it's 1st down and 10. Bursey, high snap, starts the option to the right. Late pitch. Lakers miss a tackle, and now down at the 49-yard line, but a gain of 6 or 7 for Rayner.
Gain of 6.
Good, strong running by Rayner that time.
Yes.
Denny
And a nice pitch. He held that ball as long as he could. Bursey did, and then found Rayner. 2nd down and 4. They can never make it 3 or 4. It's always 3.5.
Yeah.
Handoff, Rayner. Hit behind line of scrimmage. Missed the tackle. And down to the 41-yard line. You know, there were some problems last week, Steve, with that. There were several missed tackles. And that is not indicative of this Camdenton Laker team at all. But give credit to these strong running backs from Columbia, both at Rockbridge and now at Hickman.
Yeah, there's a good chance. That should have been a tackle for loss, didn't he? He was behind the play and broke free from that tackle and got the yards.
1st down and 10. Rayner gets the call again, left side, and wrapped up, thrown down after a 1-yard pickup. Ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line, 2nd down and 9.
by number 56, Kingston Houston. Second and 9 for the Cupies.
Boy, I don't think they're going to move Rayner too far from that running back position tonight. He's been out there most of the evening for the Hickman Cupies. Man resets right to left. Percy takes his snap, fakes it one way, now comes back the other way, in trouble, comes back and it fires a strike and caught at the 25-yard line to Camp. Here did a nice job defending. He was defending him deep because those are a lot of his patterns on film. If you watch him, Camp's going to go to the corner and see if he can outleap you. So Hare got a little bit of distance. He just did a little button hook and came back.
He had to go down a long ways to catch that ball.
And to throw, looking for the corner now. Ball caught, bounced out of bounds at the 8. Into the Winters Shelton Real Estate red zone. And Rockridge coming to life here after the first 3 and out.
That was a blown coverage on somebody's part, Danny, because he was wide open. Just stood there and waited for the pass to float in.
Hickman's giving you a lot of different looks, a lot of receivers, a lot of options. Bursey out of the shotgun. Will keep it himself, right up the gut. Makes a move at the 5 and tripped up there. A gain of 3, second down. Goal to go from the 5. 4:49 left to play here in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Lakers. Hickman Cupies knocking on the door at the Camdenton 5. No particular hurry, are they, Steve?
No.
Man goes in motion, left to right. Bursey looks that way, comes back underneath. This should be 6. It is. Camp on the touchdown on a 5-yard pass play from Bursey to Camp. And it's 7-6. Lakers by 1. Extra point coming in just a minute here. Now that's a play that's hard to stop. When you got Camp coming across the field on the inside on a slant.
I mean,
big target.
You can't
just
even
get the
see
ball out
the
there.
quarterback because he's going to be in eclipse there for the defender.
Hatu's kick is up, and I think he missed it. Pushed it left, so the Lakers stay up by 1. 7-6 at the 4:19 mark of the first quarter. Back with more in a moment. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Hey, tonight's game being brought to you by Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. I'm Denny Benning, that's Steve Schneider in the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Lakers get a break. Missed extra points, Steve.
That's right. The Cupies, they go 80 yards, Denny. They do it in 11 plays, taking 4 minutes and 9 seconds off the clock. The final play, the scoring play, 5-yard pass from Bursey to Camp for the touchdown. And I dare say that may not be the last time we mention that hookup, for a TD tonight.
It's going to happen.
The extra point was no good, and that could factor in a game that's going to be probably as close as this one's going to be. So 4:19 to go in the first quarters now. Camdenton 7, the QP 6.
Borbay and DeMott back deep to receive the kickoff. Standing at about their 5-yard line. Deep kick will come down in play, fielded by Borbay. Return starts right. Now he works to the middle of the field. What a move by Borbay to take that bait and run down the middle of the field. He saw an opening and just split the seam. And a great return out to the 47-yard line. Man, did he turn on the Jets. It looked like a return right at first, and then I thought he was looking for the wedge in the middle, and then found the seam, and just a burst of speed down that right sideline. Steps out at the 47. Great field position for the Lakers. This won't take long if they're as in sync this drive as they were the last one. Trips near side. Twins far side. Durnan out of the shotgun. Throws on first down. Oh, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Dickerson would like to have that one back, Denny. That's a classic case of he was looking where he's going to run.
Looking downfield.
Yep.
One, Dickerson has been so valuable for these Lakers. Just a sophomore. Durnan to throw. Rolls out of the pocket to his right. Fires a strike and a catch at the 44-yard line.
Made up for it.
Dickerson on the reception. Man, what a great catch after just a little fumbleitis on that first catch he had. That one, he throws a BB, and Dickerson had to go to the turf to pick it up, but scooped it off the turf and advances the football 9 yards, 3rd down and 1. Durnan out of the shotgun. DeMott behind him. They fake the handoff, come back the other way. Machino with a catch. And a first down, gain of about 5 on the throw and catch. Moves the chains for another Pacific Pools first down to the 40-yard line. The Lakers going fast here. Durnan out of the shotgun, throws quickly. Caught by Jennings, and he picks up 2. Hit immediately after the catch. I'm sorry, DeMott. 8 and 9. They're hard to tell on the far side of the field for me. So DeMott picks up 2 on the reception. 2nd down 8. Durnan, hard count, got him to jump. Where's the flag? Durnan wants the flag. He's looking at the officials like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
He came across the line, got what he wanted. Now he's got to go back to work and shake that off. Durnan out of the shotgun, flushed out of the pocket, in trouble, has got to hurry. Throws another strike to the 30, down to the 25-yard line. Dickerson again on that far side. Who'd you have, Steve? I don't know.
I got
Jennings?
9. I got Jennings on that one, but he came up a little gimpy.
He's fine. First down and 10. Another Pacific Pools first down. Quarterback draw by Durnan. Picks up 5 on first down. Boy, what a throw, though, from Durnan to Jennings. Rolling out to his right, almost out of bounds. Plants his foot and hits him in full stride. The only place that Jennings could have caught it. Durnan over the top. Hare had a chance at it at the 2. Couldn't hang on. Stops the clock at 2:13. 3rd down and 5. That was a good throwing down. And look at the size of the defensive line for the Hickman Cupies. Those are some big bucks out there, man. Third down and 5. Here we go. Durnan out of the shotgun. Trips near side. Durnan looks right. Now going for the corner. Wide open.
Yes.
Caught. Borbay. Touchdown, Lakers. That's a great route. Durnan and Borbay are in such sync on that fly route. He just gets to the corner faster than anybody else, and Durnan led him perfectly for 6 more. 13-6 now. Lakers on top.
They brought the blitz that time, Denny, and it burned them.
DeMott on to attempt the extra point. Durnan to hold. Just a perfect throw from Durnan to a wide open Borbay once he got behind that secondary. Extra point attempt is good, and it's 14-6 with 2:07 left here to play in the first quarter. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Tradition runs in the family. Family vacation, family Sunday dinner, and family holiday gatherings. Lake of the Ozarks boaters find top quality boats and service at Kelly's Port. The same owner and manager for over 40 years. Now that's a tradition. Start your own family tradition on a new Regal boat or Bennington pontoon, backed by highly trained and certified technicians. Kelly's Port on Business 54 in Osage Beach, the marina on Dude Ranch Road, or online kellysport.com. Book your winterization now.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider with another scoring recap.
Hey, after the great kickoff return, setting up Camdenton with only a 53-yard field to go. They cover those in 8 plays, taking 2 minutes, 12 seconds off the clock. Touchdown play, a 20-yard pass from Durnan to Borbay, extra point good. And with 2:07 to go in the first quarter, it is now Camdenton 14, Columbia Hickman 6.
This time, Durnan drills it, short kick, picked up at the 10-yard line, across the 20 to the 25, get a hold of him to the 32-yard line. Boy, he was wiggling through the middle of the turf there, Steve. I thought he was going to get to the sideline on the other side. There was nobody back. Great first quarter action being brought to you by the Matt Ford team, Keller Williams. Live in the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Denny and Steve for another minute 58 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, it's so far it's showing signs of a shootout, Denny, but let's hope the Hogs can get in here and get another 3 and out like they did on the first series.
Well, that's it. That's it. The Lakers certainly capable of a shutdown defensive series. They could use one here to just demoralize Hickman just a little bit. Bursey out of the shotgun. Ooh, high snap. And they start the option around the left side. Bursey keeps it.
Look out.
Gets to the corner. Bounced out of bounds by Dickerson. That was a game saver, or a touchdown saver, as Dickerson was the only one back that could have bounced him out of bounds. Bursey's so dangerous, man. He's fast, isn't he, Steve?
He is.
I mean, I don't know if you can catch up to his speed. But a flag on the play, and it's a hold. Thank you very much. That'll bring that one back 10 yards, and it'll be first down and 20 all the way back at the 25-yard line.
Almost got through the first quarter without a penalty.
Yep. Not quite 20. First down 17. 1:49 left to play. Got a big break there after a nice run by Bursey. Man comes in motion. That's Rayner on a set in the backfield. Fakes it to him, throws it out on the right side in the flats, tackled at the 33-yard line. Got back his original yardage, so it's second down and 10. Holiday on the reception. Dickerson with another big play. 1:41. Out of bounds will stop the clock while they regroup and go for a second down 10 here now. Bursey takes a snap, starts the option left side, cuts it up to the 35-yard line. And it brings up third down and 7. So Bursey picks up, 3 or 4 yards on that carry. Almost looked like he tripped himself when he made the cut.
Well, I think there was a little bit more penetration. I think the Hogs are paying a little more attention to Bursey, looking for that, that quarterback keeper on the option. Big third down here for the Hogs, Denny.
Play clock down to 15. Plenty of time. Bursey out of the shotgun. Wants to throw. Picked off. DeMott on the return down the sideline. Makes a move to the inside. Stiff arm to the 5. And the Lakers have great field position. The officials are going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 9-yard line. What a great pick by DeMott. Stepped in front. He just played possum with him a little bit and snuck in front of him for a nice pick. And the Lakers knocking on the door in the Winters Shelton Real Estate red zone. First down, goal to go from the 9-yard line. First down brought to you by Pacific Pools on the turnover. Watch here on the left side. Here's got a shorter cornerback on him. They fake it one way and hand it off the other to the 5-yard line. DeMott picks up about 3 or 4 on first down. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. See if the Lakers can't tack on 6 more here before the end of the first quarter. 14-6 our score. Lakers by 8 after the missed extra point attempt by the Hickman Cupies. Durnan out of the shotgun. Long count. Now he'll throw. Got a man open. Caught. DeMott. Touchdown. Lakers. You think those two know where they're at on the field?
All the time.
Durnan knows where DeMott is at every play. That's good for 6 more. It's 20-6. Go ahead.
I think Durnan knows where DeMott is when he's at his house and Durnan's not.
Yeah.
I think he knows where he is.
He's got a tracker on him.
Yeah, something like that.
Make sure you're here tonight. We got a game. DeMott shows up big there. Just kind of backpedaled into the end zone. Took a couple licks once he got across the goal line. DeMott's extra point attempt is good. 21-6 Lakers with 18 seconds left in the first quarter. This is Mix92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
Heart attacks don't follow a 9-to-5 schedule. And neither do we. At Lake Regional, a full heart attack response team is on call day and night. It's a demanding job. But then again, we never mind being woken up by our neighbors. Lake Regional Health System. Our commitment runs deep.
You know, there's a lot of advantages to being in the Army ROTC. Tonight's football game is not one of them.
One of them, no.
21 push-ups that young man had to do, and we're not out of the first quarter. Go ahead, Steve. Tell him on the recap.
I'll tell you what. Call that the DeMott series. He gets the pick, gets the Lakers down to the 9-yard line. Then he takes it in on a 6-yard pass from Durnan. Extra point's good. 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. It is 21-6.
Oh, little squibber. That ball might stay in play, and it finally rolls in the end zone. Boy, that could have been all kinds of trouble for Hickman as Durnan hit a worm burner right down the middle of the turf. Ball was slowing down, but made it into the end zone somehow. But if the Lakers could have recovered that, that's a live ball. 18 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. 21-6 our score. Great first quarter action. Being brought to you by Matt Ford Team, Keller Williams. Live in the Kelly Sport broadcast booth, I'm Denny Bunny alongside Steve Schneider. Along the other side, Ricky Smith doing our video production tonight. Does great work for us. Bursey out of the shotgun, brings a man in motion, left to right. Quick pitch, now another pitch out the right side's got some running room.
Look out.
Little trickery and a nice tackle along the sideline to bring him down at about the 47, 48. That could have been a lot worse.
It could have been real bad, Denny.
Lucas Ruth on the tackle. Oh, that was a little bit of trickery there. It had me going both ways for a moment. 10 seconds left in the quarter. First down and 10, brought to you by Pacific Pools for the Hickman Cupies. Bursey will operate out of the shotgun. Scott trips to the far side of the field. Fakes it into the line, now comes across the middle, strike, wide open and a first down. Nice throw and catch.
Number 9, Casey Conyers. Good for another first down.
All caught by
Casey Connors, Denny.
Connors, thank you. Boy, they got little numbers on their receivers, don't they? That's the end of the first quarter with our score. Camdenton Lakers 21, Hickman Cupies 6. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Where'd you get that grin? Right above your chin.
Andy's Autumn of Awesome is here, and so are my hand-dipped caramel apples, made the old-fashioned way with Granny Smith apples and creamy caramel. Try double-dipped, roasted pecan, or Reese's Pieces for a delicious dip back in time. Now at Andy's Frozen Custard.
With a smile at Andy's Top Your Day. With a smile at Andy's Top Your Day.
Welcome back inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Our game tonight's being brought to you by Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. Steve, you got a couple stats to share.
I do, Denny. The Lakers are back to their proportionate pass versus run. 102 yards through the air, 21 on the ground. Carson Durnan, 10 of 12, 102 yards, 3 touchdowns for a perfect passer rating in the first quarter, 158-3.
Wow.
So, he's back on track tonight, and Lakers are playing Laker football.
And he can play shortstop.
There you go.
Not to be overlooked. What a gifted family the Durnans are. Cam, Cade, Carson, all D1 somewhere. Turn it around. Here come the Cupies on 1st down and 10 from the Laker 45. And it's a keeper. Nice little play fake. And Bursey is able to wiggle forward for about 6 yards on the carry. 2nd down 4.
He does a great job hiding that football, Denny.
Yeah,
it's almost like he stuffs it under his shirt.
Second quarter being brought to you by American Sun Control. They do a bunch of different things. Shades, obviously, railings, all those kinds of things. Bursey takes a high snap, starts the option right, keeps it himself, cuts back across the grain, picks up about 7, maybe 8 on 2nd down, and moves the chains for another Pacific Pools 1st down.
First down, tackled by number 65.
Bursey has put this team on his back here in the first half. He is doing everything. About time for a little Brooke Camp. The 6'6" receiver, 240 pounds. You got to double him. And the handoff on the right side. About a 4-yard pickup on 1st down.
Worked out about there.
2nd down 6. Just underway here in the second quarter if you're just joining us. 21-6 our score. It's been pretty impressive first quarter by the Camdenton Lakers. Into the second quarter now. Being brought to you by American Sun Control. Bursey to throw. Finally finds a man open on the right side of the field. Oh boy, lucky he went down. Just a kind of shoestring tackle. Looked like Bowen on the tackle over there.
Yeah, he must have got a shoestring or something there, Denny. Because I thought that tackle was broken until he went down to a knee.
That was hair on the tackle, excuse me. 3rd down and 4 for Hickman. Need a stop here, Lakers. Crowds into it. Big crowd here at Camdenton High School tonight in Bob Shore Stadium, and timeout called by Hickman with 10:02 left here to play in the first half. Timeout brought to you by Ed Schmidt, the eXp Realty team. Back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Porter's Ace is committed to helping our neighbors and our communities. And because we're in the neighborhood, we can deliver anything you need. So shop in store or online for whatever your home or yard needs. Choose from top brands like Milwaukee, Steel, Traeger, and Benjamin Moore. Then pick up in-store, curbside, or we'll deliver your order right to your home. What you need in stock with the people who know how to help. Porter's Ace in Laurie, and now in Osage Beach. Porter's, we're here to help.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium, the jaws of death, and it looks that way tonight for the Hickman Cupies, although they're still in this, only down 21-6, and they're creeping closer to the goal line in Laker territory. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. This is a big play, 3rd down and 4. Lakers could use a stop. Bursey out of the shotgun, high snap, in trouble, and the Lakers tackle him at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Bursey had to leave his feet to retrieve the snap. Might have got a half a yard. What do you do here? I guess you go for it if you're not a kicking team from the 24-yard line. Almost the 25. It's 4th down, a long 3. Trips check out wide to the left side for Bursey. Big fella on the right side, Camp. Watch Bursey in the option. Another man goes in motion left side. They look left. They come underneath. There it is again. And tackled. He did not get there. I don't think he got it, Steve. Tackled right at the 21-yard line. We'll see where they spot this. Man on the near side is not a first down. Far side, they got to think about it. Maybe a measurement forthcoming here. Lakers say he didn't get it. I don't think he got it.
The problem is he's so tall, Denny, that him falling forward might have made the difference.
They're right at the first down marker, and I think this is going to be a measurement.
Yep.
Official timeout in the play for measurement.
This is a critical call for the Hickman Cupies. First down. Ricky had it first on the replay over here. It looked like he had it, but just enough by inches. And it moves the chains, and the Hickman Cupies are in business. Another Pacific Pools first down. They're inching closer to the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. Well, I thought they stopped him short, and they got a very generous spot.
I think he falls forward, Denny, and it's 6, 7, or 8, whatever he is. That's going to make the difference.
Bursey to throw. Steps up in the pocket, flushed out of the pocket, and now the pursuit of the Lakers is there. They lose 4. Flag comes in from the sideline in the area of what might be a hold. We'll see what they call.
Set by number 57, Paul Mark.
It is a holding call, and that's going to back him up. So Bursey lost 4 on the sack, and now they'll assess the holding call. See what the Lakers want to do here, Steve.
Well, I think it's an either or. They can't take the sack and the penalty, Denny,
right.
So they're asking the Coach Pitts what he wanted to do, and he wants to take the penalty.
Sure.
Set him
Move
up
him back out to the 29-yard line, first down and 20. Break for the Laker D. And if nothing else, the timeout kind of slows down the momentum. Big receiver Camp is lined up on the right side. And whistles blow this play dead. Timeout called by the Camdenton Lakers. Brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Realty. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Attention all contractors, homeowners, and equipment enthusiasts. United Rentals has everything you need. That's right. And if they don't, they'll go to work to find it or order the piece of equipment that you need. With one of the largest fleets in the country, they carry everything from man lifts and telehandlers to skid steers and excavators. United Rentals not only rents, they sell used equipment as well. Looking for equipment service? Look no further than United Rentals to take care of your fleet. Take Highway 42 to Blue Ridge Road. United Rentals, helping you build the future.
Welcome back inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth, live from Camdenton High School. I'm Denny Bunny and Steve Schneider. Got any fresh stats you want to share?
I'll tell you what, we can flip to the other side, talk about Bursey for a second. 7 of 9 so far through the game, 59 yards, a touchdown, and 1 interception. They have a total of 152 yards and 93 on the ground, 59 through the air. But the important stat, and I don't want to jinx it, and I almost didn't want to say this, but the Lakers playing mistake-free, no penalties, no turnovers. The Cupies with 1 turnover, and they've got 2 penalties for 20 yards. So,
way to go, Steve.
So right now, here comes an offside. Okay, next up, But that's, as we mentioned in the game, and it's reflected in the score, Denny, at 21-6.
8:49 left to play here in the first quarter. Camdenton with a pretty comfortable lead of 21-6, but here come the Cupies from the Camdenton 29-yard line with a first down and 20.
I tell you what, if we get a penalty here, punch me right here in this arm.
I am not going to do it. I might.
Yeah, I know you will. Ricky would do it.
Ricky will do it. He bleeds purple. I think once you've been to a Camdenton Laker game, you get hooked. It's easy to bleed purple. These kids leave it all on the field. Bursey out of the shotgun. The Lakers showing blitz. Bursey to throw. Comes back the other way. Caught. And some running room on the left side. Nice block on the corner. And down at the 5-yard line. Disguised nicely, but there's a flag on the play. And that might be a block in the back or either a hold. This one's going to come back. It's a holding call. Man, are they their own worst enemy right now? They get some momentum.
Wow.
I think the Lakers did a nice thing calling timeout, Steve, to slow down their momentum. And now they're right back at getting more holding calls, and this one's going to come back. Back to the 29-yard line. 10 yards from the spot of the hold. First down and 20 once again.
First down and 20 for the QPs.
Conyers had a nice run after the catch from the line of scrimmage.
Huge.
It's all for naught. It came back. Bursey out of the shotgun. Wants to throw. Big rush. And a sack for the Lakers back at the 38-yard line. A loss of 8. Big blitz. DeMott got there first, then got some help from the other side. Boy, DeMott is having a game tonight. Made an interception, caught a couple of touchdown passes, and a big sack there. Second down, 23, 8?
28.
And another sack behind the line of scrimmage. Lakers are flying to the football.
Laker tackle on the play by number 69, Trevante Hare.
Hare, just a sophomore, came flying in there to make that tackle in the backfield. 3rd and 30, Ricky says. His math is better than mine, so we'll go with that. Back at the 41-yard line. Lakers have really set them back on their heels this series. Bursey wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to run the football and finds a man along the sideline. Incomplete as he threw it over the top of his head. And it's 4th down. Decision time maybe. Or the
4th and
punt him and
32.
try and pin him deep. 6:57 left in the half. This game is flying by, Steve.
Yeah.
It's not even 8 o'clock yet. We're almost through a half of football.
It goes faster when you're winning, doesn't it?
Well, when we're scoring a few points, it's a lot more fun to call, too. 21 points so far in the first half, and they may not be done as Hickman is content to kick it away here and try and pin the Lakers deep. High snap, and they get it away. Let it bounce. Let it go. And this is going to go into the end zone, I believe.
Yes.
Yep, crossed over the goal line. Still spotted back at the 20-yard line. That was a break. That kid was right there on the football, too.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
That series, the QP started on their 20, or started on the 20-yard line, and then penetrated all the way down for that penalty down to the 5, and then ended up back at the 41 and had to kick it away. 5 minutes and 29 seconds off the clock.
3 or 4 holding calls?
They had 3 holding calls and 2 tackles for loss.
Wow. Great series by the Lakers defensively. Durnan to throw. Borbet on the catch. Gets around the corner, then bounced out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. 24-yard line. Then a gain of 4. Call it 5. Second down 5. Now they back it up a yard. Call it 4. Second down and 6. Durnan trips left, Twins right. 6:43 left to play here in the first half. Lakers with a pretty comfortable lead, 21-6. Defense have been there tonight for the Lakers. DeMott comes in motion. They fake it to him and come back to Jennings. Jennings out of bounds at the 31. That's enough for a first down. Got to move the chains for another Pacific Pools first down. Second quarter actions being brought to you by American Sun Control. What do you got?
They're going to mark him just short.
Well, the guy on the far side was already marking him at the 31.
You got it. Officials look.
The far side official was right on it because he was across the 30-yard line when he went out of bounds. All he had to make was the 30. Might not have been much, but I thought he made it to the 31. Durnan fakes the handoff. No, he gives it to DeMott. DeMott picks up 8 and 9 on good, tough running. Second down 1. Good throwing down. Of course, they're all throwing downs when you got a guy like Durnan as your quarterback.
Gain of 9 in the play. Bring up a second down and 1 for the Lakers.
Packed house here on homecoming night in Camdenton. Durnan to throw.
Watch out.
Flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to his right, looking downfield, and gets pushed into the bench. Nice catch.
First and Durnan on the quarterback keeper.
It was Paul Muff to catch Durnan before they knocked the bench over. He knows how important Durnan is to have on the field. You don't want to have him have some kind of freak accident along there and get tangled up at the bench. Trips far side for Durnan. Durnan on a quarterback draw. Got the first down and more. Steps out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of about 6, and it moves the chains for another Pacific Pools first down. They don't have an answer for Durnan in that quarterback draw. They don't expect it to be, and he's just picking and choosing. When he sees it, he takes off. First down and 10 at the 48-yard line. And Durnan to throw. Looks left, comes back right. Nobody open. Now he goes deep for Borbay. Made the catch, but he's out of bounds.
Oh,
incomplete. Borbay did a nice job trying to create some space with the defender, but the ball came down out of bounds, and that's probably by design by Durnan. I mean, you don't want to throw it where it can be intercepted, so you throw it to where only Borbay could have made that play. Just didn't come down in bounds. Second down 10. Trips left, twins right. Durnan out of the shotgun once again, as per usual. Comes underneath. That's Machino. Tackled at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Little slant play for Machino. Read perfectly by the corner for the Hickman Cupies. There was no gain.
Jalen Ramus trailing that play, made a great tackle, and he smelled it out and was right there. As soon as that ball was caught, he took him down.
As soon as Machino came across field, he was right there. He went with him the whole way. He wasn't letting him get open. Looking downfield for Borbay once again. Could not come up with it. Incomplete. Oh, interference call. Flag comes out a little bit late. And it's pass interference. Automatic first down for the Lakers. Man, have we been getting some breaks. What is this, Steve, for them? How many penalties?
4. This is their 4th penalty, Denny. And that's a big
30,
one.
And that's,
I saw a little bit of pass interference on the play prior to this. Yeah, and so on this play, I think the referees are down there talking about it, so let's see what they call.
I thought you could have called pass interference on both the defenders. They're trying
and that may be what they're talking about.
Looking for a final determination. I think that's going to go against Hickman. And it is. That's a big one, Steve.
Yeah.
You know, you're on third down and 10, and you get called for that pass interference. You get a first down for the Lakers. And it moves the chains once again down to the 37-yard line for another Pacific Pools first down. Clock stopped at 5:15 left to play here in the first half. 21-6 our score. Lakers out to a comfortable lead. Need to tack on more. Dickerson in the backfield gets wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage and driven back. A loss of 1 or 2.
Tackled by number 7, Caleb Richardson.
And the number of sophomores on the field right now for the Lakers, all at skill positions,
bodes well for the future.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Dickerson, Jennings, Machino. All at a wideout right now. Durnin to throw. Comes underneath. Oh, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, DeMott, kind of bounced, or was that Jennings? Bounced off his chest pad. And that's what happens when you get a rifle from Durnin like that. Sometimes if it hits you on the pads, it's hard to gather. 3rd down and 11 now for the Lakers. They need to keep this drive alive. Durnin out of the shotgun, looks to his left. Got a man open. That's Dickerson. Overthrew him at the 20. Would have been enough for the first down, but couldn't have an attempt on it. It's just out of his reach. Stops the clock at 4:28. 4th down, 11. Decision time here, Steve.
A little far for a field goal, Denny. A punt's not going to gain you that much. So
no, it's not.
I'd go ahead and put it up in the air.
Well, Durnin is kind of lined up at his punt formation, 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's all he needs for a pooch kick. And he thought about it, now kicks it down inside the 5. It rolls into the end zone. Touchback, like you said, Steve. You don't gain that much. 18 yards difference.
Into the end zone for a touchback. The QBs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So the Hickman Cupies will have 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in this half. You got to have a big defensive stop here. Hickman's had some impressive drives. They've just shot themselves in the foot with 3 holding calls on that last one. Like Steve mentioned, they made it all the way down to the 5-yard line and wound up turning the ball over on downs at the 43. First down and 10 for Hickman. Bursey will operate out of the shotgun. Trips to his right. Big fella Camp to his left. Lakers have been in double coverage. Option starts right. Bursey skips through the line of scrimmage. Now a quick little cutback. He can fly out to the 50-yard line and a nice gain of 30 yards and a first down. They're going to spot him down after a 28-yard run at the 48.
Tackled by Caden Bowen.
Stop clock while we reset the chains. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left to play in the half. Bursey is racking up some yards, Steve.
59 so far in the game, Denny.
Out of the shotgun. Handoff goes left this time. And a missed tackle across the 20, 15, and caught from behind at about the 14-yard line. Boy, that was a nice run.
They're breaking it up between the tackles, Denny, and going north and south through a hole, and then just outrunning the secondary on that play.
Was Rayner on the carry, big, strong running back. Got a lot of work in that first quarter. And then Bursey kind of took over in the second quarter. But it's another first down inside the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone at the 14-yard line. Bursey takes a snap, wants to throw. Caught at about the 15, thrown down immediately by Bowen. Gain of only 2. Second down and 8. 3:35 left to play here in the first half. Coaching staff for Hickman kind of looks like they're doing the YMCA over there. We counted in the pregame, there were 15 coaches along the sideline for Hickman. Bursey starts the option, cuts it back up the middle, and turned away at about the 10-yard line. Gain of 3. Brings up third down, a little over 5. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Hickman Cupies knocking on the door. Watch that slant pass to Camp. They get down this close. They like to get him involved. 6'6", 240 pounds. He's a handful to bring down. And he's always lined up as a wideout. Man comes in motion, right to left. And they'll hand off back to, nope. And Bursey keeps it, dives for the first down, but he's going to be short. 4th down on a yard at the 6-yard line. They've been here before, Steve.
Yeah, they have.
2:22 left to play.
LeBron Burrow will bring up 4th down, 4th and 1.
4th and 1, Denny.
Here's where the Lakers come to life. Watch the quick slant again. You get down in this territory, and you got to keep an eye on Camp. The big wide receiver, strong enough if he can make the reception. Bursey starts the option. Late pitch, ball loose on the turf.
Yes.
Laker football. Late pitch, hit the shoulder of the intended pitch man. Ball got loose, and the Lakers come away with another gift. That's twice Hickman has been down to the 5-yard line. Turned away both times. 1:48 left to play in the half. Lakers have time. 2 timeouts left. And I don't think there's anybody at this level that can work the sidelines as well as Durnan and use that quarterback draw and get out of bounds. Durnan out of the shotgun. Trips right, twins left. Caught by DeMott. Across the 10, gets a block. Across the 20, 25. And a flag comes in behind the play in the area of a hold. See what they call here. Jennings is kind of holding his hands out to his side, going, wait a minute, I wasn't even involved in the play. And he wasn't. It wasn't. I mean, if anybody was involved in the play, it was Borbay throwing a block.
Block in the back is what they're calling, Denny. And I didn't see it. I didn't see anybody around it.
I think when Borbay stayed with his block, the kid turned around and see he was going out of bounds. And they called it for a block in the back. But, boy, that's frustrating. So that'll put the ball at the 16-yard line. 2nd down at about 3. $1:42 left to play here in the first half. The Lakers 21, Hickman 6. Durnan gets everybody set up at the line of scrimmage, ready to go. Takes a snap out of the shotgun. Looking deep. And somebody cut their route off there. That was a little miscommunication there. Maybe Durnan was under some pressure and just unloaded it, but it's 2nd down now and 3. Could that be right after the penalty?
Yeah, because the penalty incurred downfield,
okay.
and so they just marked
after
it
the
off.
run. Yeah. Okay. 2nd down, 3. Lakers get a break. 1:36 left to play. Oops. And Hare jumped off sides for the Lakers. That's going to cost them 5. So it's 2nd down now and 7. Second down and 7 for the Lakers back at the 11-yard line. Back-to-back penalties now on the Purple People Eaters. Durnan trips left. Watch the football. Don't listen to the count. Durnan's too good at a hard count. Durnan to throw. Comes underneath. Borbay makes a reception. Hit immediately at the 16-yard line. Then it's back to a 3rd down and 2. Here comes the jumbo package for the Lakers, as I like to call it. They'll put 3 running backs in the backfield and do a direct snap to DeMott with no quarterback. High snap, DeMott through the line of scrimmage, hit at the line of scrimmage, leans forward, but I think he only got 1. Stops the clock at 57 seconds. A lot of bodies getting up slow after that play. 4th down and 1 for the Lakers. They're going to try it again here, Steve.
Or they might just be...
Or try and get it to go off sides.
Oh,
and the Lakers jumped. Now we got a punt. Illegal procedure on the left side of the line. Now Durnan comes out. He will punt the football with 35 seconds left in the half. Hope you get some distance and a good roll out of this one. And Durnan to kick off the side of his foot. This is going to come down along the sideline, out of bounds at the 49. Not horrible. Backs him up to near midfield. And they've got 22 seconds left to put something on the board. You got to keep them out here, Steve. Twice they've been down at the 5-yard line, and the Laker defense has stood tall, caused a fumble, and then the penalties have just hampered the Hickman Cupies all night long.
Well, then the Cupies, logic would dictate they got to go to the air with just 22 seconds left and work the sidelines. I'm not sure how many timeouts they got 2 timeouts left, but still, they've been running the ball most of the game. They're not going to be able to do that on this drive and expect to punch it into the end zone.
Well, it doesn't hurt. You have 6'6" wide receiver that was 240 pounds.
Yeah.
They've got air and single coverage on him. He could use a little bit of help here this late in the half. There goes Jefferson out to help. First to throw. Look to the field, got a man wide open, and that's what so often. There's a nice tackle. Open field tackle. Gained enough for the first down. And that'll stop the clock with 11 seconds left to play in the half.
I was going to say, that play took a lot of time off the clock. 11 seconds off the clock.
You can't guard camp with single coverage. And that timeout was called by Hickman. Timeout brought to you by the Hickman team, XP Realty. This is Mix92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
Celebrate 40 years in business and smooth sailing with Econo-Lift. Your trusted partner, 40 years. Their top-notch lifts are crafted for the roughest water, ensuring your vessel stays safe and secure with the best trained crew at your service. They'll lift your boating experience to new heights. Choose Econo-Lift, where quality meets durability for 40 years. Smooth seas start with Econo-Lift because your boat deserves the best.
KLOZ Eldon.
Welcome back inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Been a pretty good second quarter. We got to keep these Hickman Cupies out of the end zone. But it's brought to you by American Sun Control. So anything they can do for us, Steve, put up an aluminum fence right there at the goal line.
We need some Cupie control right here.
Yeah, we do. First down and 10. Only 11 ticks left on the clock. Bursey wants to throw. Looking deep. And then he comes back underneath. Incomplete. Stops the clock with 4 seconds left. Time for another play. And Bursey took a shot at the end of that one as he released that.
Yeah, Hickman's going to have their line give Bursey enough time to throw it to the end zone with 4 seconds to go. This, barring a defensive penalty, this most likely will be the last play of the half.
Bursey's been under a lot of pressure, but he's so slippery. If he takes off running
that's
the football,
the other thing. If they bust through the line, he can run the distance with it if we're not careful.
And another timeout called. Ed's getting his money's worth tonight. Ed Schmidt Realty, EXP Realty brings you that timeout. Back in 30. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Where there's smoke, there's barbecue. Hi, I'm Greg Dierberg. You heard that right. No liquid smoke flavor at Dierberg's. It's all smoke fresh with apple and cherry wood at each one of our stores. From brisket and wings to my personal favorite, smoked salmon. If you can smoke it, Bob's Barbecue has it. It's time to rethink your BBQ and try something truly extraordinary. Stop by and see what's smoking today. It's fresh, it's friendly, and for slow smoke barbecue, it's Dierberg's.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. be joining the man himself, Bob Shore, at halftime here shortly. 4 seconds left to play. Hickman with a 2nd down and 10. Bursey out of the shotgun, wants to throw. Last-ditch attempt. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. Lakers in pursuit. Crane changes direction, throws a duck, and it's caught, but we're out of time. No, they call it incomplete. I thought he caught that before he went to the turf. But no time left on the clock. Back with the Hy-Vee halftime report in a moment right here on Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Locally owned since 1979. It's Hi Brothers Lumber Company.
Hi, brother. Good morning, Carpenter Joe.
Morning, hi, brother. Oh, man.
Say, what's the problem, Carpenter Joe? You don't look happy with those 2x4s.
2x4s? Hi, brother. These 2x4s wouldn't count for driftwood.
Joe, let's get you to Hi Brothers Lumber Company. Always handpicked premium lumber by a real pro, not some Joe.
Old South 5 in Camdenton.
Every day, your Jefferson City and Osage Beach Hy-Vee pharmacies are committed to your health and wellness. If you're enrolled in Medicare Part B, Medicare Advantage plans, and most commercial plans, they'll cover up to 8 over-the-counter COVID-19 tests per month at no cost through Hy-Vee. Most plans cover these costs and no prescription is required. Stop in at your Osage Beach or Jefferson City Hy-Vee pharmacy and see the helpful pharmacy staff today.
Life comes at you fast, sometimes too fast.
This stuff is never out there with me. You gotta love it. It's like it says, nah, we're out. So that's a we use auto adjust for wipeouts and it's stuff.
Okay, we had our 50-50 raffle. Please get out your red tickets. Please get out your red tickets now. We've got a winning number. Tonight's 50-50 will be $279. And here's the ticket.
I don't really ever have issue with white balance.
Okay.
This, that camera.
1, 7, 6, 9, 0, 3, 7. Once again, the winning ticket for tonight's 50-50. 1, 7, 6, 9, 0, 3, 7. Please come up to the middle press box to get your reward. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 homecoming here at Camdenton High School. Tonight we have student council members Nick Cardoza and Mike Tran that's going to carry you through this presentation. Guys, here you go.
Welcome to 2024 Camdenton Homecoming Coronation. My name is Mike Tran, and I am Nate Cardoza, and we are your announcers for 2024 Homecoming Coronation. We would like to thank everyone who helped plan this homecoming coronation. We would also like to give a special thank you to Ozark Flower Field for our beautiful flowers tonight. We would also like to thank all of our student council sponsors who helped make this possible. Now let's welcome the 2024 homecoming princesses and princesses. First off, I'd like to introduce freshman princess Emily Tupford, who is being escorted by her parents, Clay and Melissa Tupford. Princess Emily is involved in the debate, student council, and volleyball. Freshman Prince Andy Gibson is being escorted by his parents. Prince Andy is involved in multiple things at the high school. Next up, sophomore princess Chesney Brown is being escorted. Next up, sophomore princess Chesney Brown is being escorted by her parents, Heather and Trevor Brown. Chesney is involved in the school dance team and is also a competitive dancer at Rebel Ray Dance Academy. Sophomore prince Levi Brewer is being escorted by his aunt Jackie and Uncle Jason. Levi is involved in football, basketball, tennis, and FCA. Next up, junior princess Allison Von Sandy is being escorted by her parents Anna Von Sandy and Dale Von Sandy. Allison is involved in band. Junior prince Nathaniel Hasker is being escorted by Jessica Hasker and Melanie Hasker. Nathaniel is involved in band. Now, let's welcome our senior king and queen candidates. First up, we have queen candidate Brooke Archibald. She is being escorted by her parents Scott and Shelly Archibald. Brooke is involved in art club, student council, yearbook, and hopefully theater. After high school, she plans to attend a university to study psychology and art. Her biggest inspiration has been her twin nieces. The queen's candidate's unpopular opinion is Lucid Dreams is an underrated song. Our first team candidate is Cole Lane. He is being escorted by his parents. Cole is involved in football and baseball. After high school, Cole plans to play football in college. His biggest inspiration or motivation has been his dad. Cole's unpopular opinion is to bring back the McRibs. Next up, we have Queen candidate Anna Lucas. She is being escorted by her parents, Aaron and Keith Lucas. Anna is involved in softball, theater, bel canto, ITS, and NHS. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy. She plans to play softball and study biology. Her biggest inspiration is her grandpa. Anna's unpopular opinion is that band is a sport. Our second team candidate is Seth Kessler. He's being escorted by his parents. Seth is involved in football, trap shooting, and potentially bowling after high school. He plans to attend Missouri S&T and study civil engineering. His biggest inspiration or motivation has been his brother, Ethan Kessler. Seth's unpopular opinion is black licorice is not that bad. Making her way down the field now is Bella Brewer. She's being escorted by Kelly Brewer and Matt Brewer. Bella is involved in volleyball, track, student council, NHS, and FCA. After football, she plans to play volleyball and study business. Her biggest role model is her grandpa. Bella's unpopular opinion is that 6 foot is not that tall. Our third team candidate is Willard DeMott. He's escorted by his parents. Willard is involved in football, baseball, FCLA, FCA, and a Naruto club. After high school, he plans to attend OCC and study business. His biggest inspiration or motivation has been Charles Sherman because he taught him how to be a pro Fortnite player. Willard's unpopular opinion is that Shrek is the top tier movie all time. Up next is Queen candidate Joy Camarena. She is being escorted by her mom, Jacqueline Von Krause, and her grandpa, Darwin Martin. Joy is involved in girls golf and is Miss Missouri High School America. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Alabama and study sports management. Her biggest inspiration has been Donald Trump. Joy's unpopular opinion is that golf is hard. Our fourth team candidate is Daniel Jocelyn. He is being escorted by his parents. Daniel is involved in football, wrestling, and potentially bowling after high school. He plans to attend OCC and study business or marketing. His biggest motivation is Mr. Worldwide. Daniel's unpopular opinion is money can buy happiness. Our fifth and last queen candidate is Alexis Clark. Alexis is being escorted by her grandpa, William Clark, and her mom, Mary Clark. Alexis is involved in band. After high school, she plans to attend UMKC to study and become a medical director. Her biggest inspiration has been her grandpa. Alexis' unpopular opinion is that milk is the best drink and should go with everything and anything. Our fifth and final team candidate is Dean McDaniel. He was being escorted by his parents, Mike and Kim McDaniel. Dean is involved in bands. After high school, he plans to attend State Fair and study radiology tech. His biggest motivation is his girlfriend, aka Alexis. Dean's unpopular opinion is the glass is not half full, it's half empty. And finally, our crown bearers for the night are Jason Vivian Robinson. Jason is in today's second grade class. He enjoys playing flag football, playing Fortnite, and wrestling. Vivian is in preschool. She loves Barbie, pink sparkling things, and cooking with her family. Now everyone, it is time to crown our king and queen. Our 2024 queen. Well, we gotta unwrap it. Our queen is Brooke Archibald. Our 2024 king is Cole Lane. Give a round of applause for our newly crowned homecoming royalty.
To get a better competitive level overall, and as a result, then we were I wouldn't say kicked out of Tri-County, but they disbanded and got together without us, which was, not a bad thing. You know, it was good for us. We were independent, hard to find games, but we were growing and getting bigger. And football's a game of numbers, and we were winning consistently, like 35 straight conference games. So it worked out best for everybody, beyond any question. Well, we played Rolla. They were supposed to beat us, and we beat them. The next day on the radio, he says, well, it feels like we've just been to the jaws of death, and it just kind of stuck.
Yeah, we still use it to this day. So, but that was under your tenure.
Yeah, that was during the time that I was coaching. That would have been about 77, actually.
Okay, wow. I had your son on the show back when the Lakers played Jeff City at Jeff City and got that win. And he was talking about one of the fondest memories that he has from being at Camdenton was the first year you went up and played Pete Atkins in the Jeff City Jays, and you got that win.
Yeah.
You remember that one?
Yeah. I remember every one of them. You know, I like I said, I took a tip from Jack Nicklaus when they would talk about all these wins and said, you know, you could have had another and you were second in the Masters. He said, I don't remember that. You know, you got to just get where you just remember the wins.
Yeah. How happy are you with the play of the Lakers so far tonight?
Well, they played well, and you know, this football team they're playing, I haven't watched the film. I don't have a week of preparation, and you know, my deal is our offense, our defense, 30 minutes in kick a game. We don't vary. That stays standard, and we watch the 3 films and get it scouted. And then, you know, if you've watched the film a lot, you can chart it and see that 85% of the snaps are put in play from the hash mark. And you defense the field a lot of times as well as the formation or a certain outstanding player. So you get a team that says, you know, they like to run the right side, like to run the short side. You got an extra man over in the short side. Okay, now what do they like to run over the right side? And what's the change-up play? Everybody's got a change-up play. You know, you try to take away the point of attack of what they run. If it's a veer, take the dive away. Make them go to the third option, you know. And then you coach your kids hard. You got to get them in a stance. You got to get them in alignment. You got to know your assignment. You got to use good technique, and you got to play with great effort. It's simple.
That's that easy.
Yeah. So
for a bunch of 16, 17-year-old kids, it's easy.
Right.
Yeah.
And here's what I'm getting at. In this game, this football team to watch, for me to watch play here, is pretty much a hodgepodge. There is not a lot of consistency to their offense.
Right.
Number one, they got some talent and speed.
Yeah, they do.
See that. Number two, they're a little unpredictable. You know, you get an option all of a sudden one way, and then you got a drop back pass, and then you get a dive, and then you get a screen. And everybody's got a, you know, you chart them enough, 3rd and 5 or more, they got a favorite screen. Sure. So in practice, you run your defense, whether it's as often said, 5-2, 7 people, or 3-4, that's 7 people, just drop the ends back. But you have to adjust that and tweak it to their offense and their plays. And then you have to game plan it for that particular game. And I still think we all know that, football program is always a work in progress and never a finished product. But all programs, basketball, all of them, we got so much youth basketball, football, and camps and passing leagues and stuff. But I want to tell you something, that 2.5-hour practice of game week, the game plan, and your preparation is still the most important thing you're going to do.
Right.
And this team is hard to plan for, I would say, from watching what I've seen on the field.
Right, they're all over.
Yeah, you can usually say, well, they've ran that inside belly, get ready for the pitch. And if you as a defensive coordinator want to stay and play ahead, or offensive play ahead, you want to say, okay, we have overloaded the point of attack. We've taken what they like to do away. What's their change-up play?
Right.
And how are we ready for that? Coach on that backside. I haven't seen that here.
Right.
So far. I might if I watch the film, 3 or 4 films.
Well, you're still doing it. You're still Xing and Oing it, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. But I, these guys do a great job.
Yeah.
And all these guys played for me. I'm proud of them. They do a really good job, and they know football, and they've all played it at high level successfully. I've always told them when they got out and started coaching, got so many of them coaching. You haven't seen it, but there is an ugly side to this profession.
Right.
It's a very competitive one. It's the only profession that 50% of you are going to fail every weekend and fail miserably.
I don't think your record was that bad.
No, we didn't see much of the ugly side. But Denny, here, you relate to this, being an athlete, success. When you put everything you've got in something,
right,
and you really focus, and you mentally and physically play it, I can't guarantee you'll successful as you want to. Just guarantee you don't want to. So anytime you call it in and fall short, there's the fight. But kids, you're going to cheat.
This is not right now, but I mean, put it in its own little capsule. How to succeed, be better invest.
It's one thing I've never done very well is make any money. So if you can make any money off of it, more power
I'll
to you.
cut you in. I'll cut you in on it.
A cup of coffee or something would be fine with me.
A cup of coffee, we'll get together. I remember another meeting we had early in my career, and I came over to the high school, and you had just gotten a new locker room, and it looked like it was Oklahoma or USC. You were so proud of that. Locker room. We went downstairs. We weren't down there 2 minutes. You started Xing and Oing it for the priority was. I'd ask you one question. What are we going to do with this defense? Here, we're going to attack here and this. You have a great football mind, sir, and I'm not just saying that. I mean, obviously, you've created quite a program here, but, man, when you start talking X's and O's and you're just an armchair quarterback, there's a lot of difference.
Well, it's kind of like I've often said. I've always had a knacker. If I got first pick at recess, I was going to be okay. Because I pick a good one. As the guy said once in basketball, I picked somebody and they said, "What are you picking him for?" I said, "Because he is a ferocious defensive player. He works your tail off just to get the ball. He won't let you get the ball in and stuff, and I don't want him guarding me."
Right.
Guard there.
I picked one of them myself.
Yeah. I got to do that.
Yeah. We look for in the second half here. QBs have gotten the ball going back to the first half twice down to the 5-yard line,
yes,
and the Lakers have held. And I'm just curious, what are your thoughts of the QBs getting down to the 5 and not finishing?
Well, I don't think, the thing again on the defensive side of the ball, their play selection has not got much continuity to it. Makes it harder on defense, but it makes it harder on them too. Every good offense, no matter what it is, as you can see, has something they hang their hat on. As I've often said, if you're going to run the spread, you either need to have a quarterback that can run a lot and throw a little, or throw a lot and run a little. But you can't do it with a guy that can't do it. You can't run an offense. You can't ask a kid to run a 4.1 40 or high jump 7 foot. But you can ask him to line up in the ball, come off with a flat back, know his assignment, use good technique, and not make mistakes. And if you do that every time, and they don't, and right now, I don't know, maybe if Camden would come up and play a little man coverage and blitz some people, take a chance. But so far they've held them 6 points. So I mean, you can't. That's a good in today's football. 21 is a pretty good output. You have another, that's 42. Right. And 6 is pretty good defense, but they're scary.
Yeah, they're scary. You never know what's coming next.
You never know. And they got that thing called speed. And you can see it.
It's an equalizer.
Speed tightens things up just a little bit,
Coach, how have you been able to maintain this Laker program at such a high level? It takes kids. How old are they when they start the Laker program?
Well, in Mighty Mighty football, I'm not too sure where they're all now, 4th grade, 3rd grade. I've never been a big proponent of Mighty Mighty football. I don't want it to be a proving grounds for a coach. A kid has got to have a good experience and come back. Now, then if you want to look at the junior high coaches, you want to be good role models, loyal to the program, and teach fundamentals. Well, I'm going to tell you the criteria that you judge it for. How many of those kids come out next year slobbering and hungry to play another year of football? And you know what? Even if they can't get in the stance, if they love football and they want to go play, I can teach them something. They heard me something. So,
how many kids you need out?
Well, I always like to have in the neighborhood, some rate of attrition. You lose kids, and Camdenton a little more so than normal, and we gain kids because it's a bit of a transit area.
Right.
We have, I think, the percentage is like 30% of our kids graduated here, started school here. So we get a little bit of a variety there, but I always wanted to have at least 50 to 67th graders, or 40 to 58th graders, and 35 to 40 freshmen, and 60 to 75 varsity kids. And then I can have the continuity where kids play freshman football. They come in as sophomores, they play JV, they can play JV again as a junior, and you can tell a kid, if you stay, you'll play. Because you'll have all the reps and all the weight room work.
Right.
And as senior, that's when a senior plays, as the old coach told me once when I started, you got a senior play and he's playing to win. You got a sophomore play and he's playing to survive. The sophomore saying, don't run it my way.
Coach, thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Bob Shore. I always say head coach of the Camdenton Lakers. I can never forget all the years that we covered Laker football when you were at the helm, and your son, and now Par Pitts. But what a great legacy you leave behind.
Well, I hope I didn't bore you too much.
No, not at all. We'll have you back for sure. That was an easy interview. Thank you, sir.
Have a good time. Thank you.
That's Bob Shore, head coach. I said it again. I'll tell you what, why don't we just call Bob Shore? They named the stadium after him. Here it's Camdenton High School, but what a great guy to come back and be so giving of his time. We're getting ready for the start of the second half. At Halftime Report brought to you by Hy-Vee. And we got Steve getting suited up again. Steve stayed in the studio here to listen to Bob Shore. He's a big admirer. We're going to go ahead and keep it here while these kids regroup along the sideline with their coaches. Get ready for the kickoff in the second half here, Steve. What a great guy.
Oh, my goodness. I finally downloaded the app on my phone so I could listen to you guys since I didn't have a headset. Then I popped over and watched the Osage game for a little bit.
How they doing?
They're up 21-7.
There you go.
Mid-third quarter, towards the end of the third quarter, actually. So,
I told Bob I was going to make that a capsule and sell it as a motivational seminar.
You probably could.
Because he's such a captivating personality. I mean, he brings you in, he draws you in. And then he's so complimentary of other people. He wants to keep you engaged. And then he goes on to say whether it's football or it's life or it's what, you got to put the work in. If you want to succeed, you got to.
Amen.
And I'm telling you, the guy is right on.
Now, just listening to him, in connection with my work, I go to conferences locally, and I know that I would love to get him as a speaker, motivational speaker. I don't know if he does that kind of thing, but
I don't either. But he could stay booked. I'll tell you that.
I know he could.
Several times, Steve, in my career, I've talked to him. I've interviewed him. Once I was 22 years old, I was telling Coach this. They said, go down there and get an interview with Coach Shore. I said, okay. I was scared to death. And I think maybe he sensed that, and he just took over and talked for 7 minutes. And at the end of it, I said, that's Coach Shore, head coach of the Camdenton Lakers. Ready to kick it away here. And the Cupies will kick off to the Camdenton Lakers, who are in charge of this 121-6. Wisely going to the turf with the football to make sure there was no issues there is Machino. And pretty good field position for the Camdenton Lakers to start this second half. They're going to spot the ball at the 36-yard line.
If that was an onside kick attempt, it wasn't that good, Denny. I'm not quite sure what they were doing there.
Trying to get to that second line, but, yeah, they kicked it awfully hard, didn't they?
Yeah. We'll take it.
Third quarter action is being brought to you by Como Connect. Durnan out of the shotgun, trips near side, Twins far side. Taking the snap, quick throw out to DeMott, incomplete off his fingertips.
I think there was a little confusion as to what side of his body that ball was going to come to. He was looking.
It was a quick step back.
Yeah, he was looking for it to be thrown
forward
over the other side.
I think that was Jennings, the intended receiver. Second down 10. Let's get some yardage here. Just underway here. In the second half of play, the Lakers lead this one 21-6. You know, like Coach Shore said, you get 21 and a half. Now you got 42 if you can do it twice. And it's a lot of points in a high school football game. Durnan pumps once, flushed out of the pocket. Now he's got to get rid of it. It's got a man, Jennings.
Nice.
Caught at the 41-yard line. That's another Laker first down brought to you by Pacific Pools.
That's how you make up for a missed catch. Come right back and pick up a big gain, 23 yards on that play.
And got open, man. Jennings is fast. You watch him. He gets open in the open field. So is Machino. Durnan to throw. Under pressure, rolling out to his right. Now just throws it away. Incomplete, second down 10. That's what I like about Durnan is he'll live to play another down. He knows he can throw the ball. So if somebody gets open, just not the case on that particular play. Stops the clock at 11:31 on the incompletion. Second down 10. To the near side, twin far side. Looking to pass. Pumps once. Oh, there's a lot of contact there. I was a flag too, Steve. I know you were reaching in your
I had one I could throw it far. Yeah, they sure did. The defender clearly got there before the ball did.
Yeah, he was kicked on DeMott, who was trying to make the catch, and DeMott couldn't jump up in the air because he was already over the top of his shoulders. Durnan to throw on third down. Going deep. What a catch! Wow. Air goes up above the defender, makes the catch to 30, and rolls down to the 26-yard line. Another first down. Throwing catch.
How about that throw, Danny? Just 2 inches lower, and it's an interception. 2 inches higher, it's incomplete.
Just as impressive was the catch.
Went up there to get great play both ends.
Pacific Pools first down, back to action. Durnan out of the shotgun, trips straight, rolls out that way, looking downfield, got some blocking, and throws another strike. This one to Lower Bay for another first down. Inside the Winter Shelton Real Estate Red Zone. Moves the chains with 11-11. Lakers good tonight. So first down 10, ball set at the 11-yard line. In the backfield, they'll actually try and run football into the 10 out of the 8-yard line. Gain of 4. No problem with that on first down, Steve. Second down, 6.
Number 72, Levi Harrell.
Dernan looking to the sideline for some instructions. Goes back to his wristband. On second down, 6 inside the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. Dernan to throw. Buying time, rolling out to his right, and finally pushed out of bounds. Loss of 2 brings up third down and 8. Good secondary coverage.
Yeah, there was nothing
Hickman.
open. Smart play by Dernan, but the only thing he could have done better was toss it out of bounds and save a little bit there.
Well, he really didn't. Oh, there it is. They're resetting it now. I thought he lost 2, but he lost actually 3, and they reset the down marker to third down and 9. Dernan looking downfield again, under pressure. Got to run. Trying to get to the corner. Now throws it too high for Hare. Incomplete. This is not a bad area on fourth down and 9 to try a DeMott field goal. He's capable from 30 plus. This would be a chip shot, 27 yards for DeMott.
Fourth and 9.
So the Lakers will get 3 here, we hope, if he can finish this. Did you know 85% of all plays are run on the hash marks?
Is that right?
Well, that's what Mr. Shore told me, Coach Shore. I never realized that before. Good snap, good hold, kicks up, and good. Count it. Tack on 3 more for the Lakers, and it's 24-6, just underway here in the second half. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
When disaster strikes, count on the one team that can fix it. U.S. Disaster Restoration. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week emergency service. They tackle disaster in one phone call. 573-552-1972. Specializing in water, mold, fire, trauma, and storm damage. Call U.S. Disaster Restoration. 573-552-1972. A proud supporter of your Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians.
24-6 now. Lakers tack on 3 more. Steve will tell you how.
Hey, Denny, this time the Lakers go 9 plays, 44 yards, come up short on the end zone, but from 27 yards out, we get the field goal, and that makes it, as you said, a 3-score game, 24-6, Camdenton. 10:19 to go in the third.
Tonight's game being brought to you by Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC, and they've been bringing us some great Laker games so far this year. Thank Jason and the gang for all their support. Dernan goes deep. What are we blowing the whistle for here? Somebody offsides? I didn't see a flag come out, but they did blow a whistle. Something, I don't see a flag though, Ricky. I see what you're saying, but I didn't see a flag come out. They're going to assess a penalty against 2. Did you see a flag, Steve? I never saw a flag.
I don't see one on the field right now. To throw a football in from beyond the end zone.
Well, that's the word Dernan kicked it.
Maybe that was it. They didn't.
That's where he kicked it. He said,
they didn't have a football.
We're going to need this if we're going to finish the second half.
You'd think they'd have more than one, but I'm just saying.
Okay, it's 5 yards, and Dernan will try it from the 35-yard line this time. Well, that's kind of a ticky-tack foul, isn't it?
A little bit.
I didn't see anybody really offsides. And we'll try it again. Dernan approaches the ball. He's got to kick it. This one a lot lower. Line drive. Bounces right up into the arms of the return man. across the 30 to the 37-yard line. Not a lot of hang time. An opportunity for the Laker special team to get down there in coverage. 24-6 our score. It's been mostly Lakers, but Hickman, as Coach Shore was talking about at halftime, they're scary, man. They're so fast, and they're not consistent. You know, most teams develop a consistency where they'll try this, they'll try this. When it stops working, they'll go to something else. They'll come out with one play one way, and the next time they'll throw the ball. It's just there's no real rhyme or reason for it. Maybe that's good. It keeps everybody off guard. Trip stacked to the left side. Bursey out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, starts the option. Left side, holding on to the football. And brought down after about a 4-yard run. 2nd down and 6. 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. Our third quarter is being brought to you by Como Connect.
2nd down and 6.
Hickman Cupies trying to keep this game to within reach. They trail by 3 scores right now at 24-6. Bursey out of the shotgun, brings a man left to right. He resets. And he's going to go right up the middle. Look at Bursey with a burst of speed. Hare will run him down at about the 40-yard line. It's enough for the first down. And great focus by Hare to bring him down.
We need to put a spy on him, Denny. Whenever he does that fake handoff, he's really good at it. And we need one guy to stay back and tackle him whether he's got the ball or not.
Hides the ball really well. And this time, he'll keep it himself and a little... almost picked. Dickerson got a hand on it. Ball popped up into the air, and he couldn't recover fast enough to get to the football. Nice play by Dickerson. Dickerson anticipates
yes, he does.
So well, Steve. I mean, whether it's a pass play, he reads the play really well and adjusts accordingly. Big running back Rayner is next to Bursey in the backfield. Man comes in motion, and it'll be Bursey again. Head for about 5 yards, bringing up a 3rd down, and call it 6. Only 4 on the carry. Need a shutdown here. Boy, they are really relying on Bursey here. Set up, set up, set up, and they got Camp on that left side, the big 6'6", 240 wide receiver. That's when he might get a look. They'll start cheating inside here. You try and set them up for that, and then you go to your wideout. Bursey going to the air. Flushed out of the pocket, comes back underneath. 1st down, caught by Camp. Tell you what, Hare's doing a nice job in coverage on Camp. It's been one-on-one most of the night. Occasionally, when they feel like it's a must-go-to-Camp type down, he'll get some help double
He's only got 3 receptions on the night, Denny, and we're closing in halfway through the third quarter.
1st down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Bursey to throw.
Oh, careful.
It's a face mask, and now the Lakers come in and finish them off, but that's going to cost them yards.
Yeah. He wrapped his arm around. I don't know if he actually grabbed the face mask.
I think he got underneath it.
He wrapped his arm around his head. You just can't do that.
Burrell on the tackle to finish him off, but boy, that first contact was obviously above the shoulders. You try and keep you off the head at all, whether it's a face mask or a horse collar. So it'll cost the Lakers big yards, 15 of them, in fact, all the way down to the 12 or 13-yard line, depending on the spot.
Yeah, that's
deep into Laker territory.
That's a mistake putting it that far because it should have been half the distance.
It should have been half the distance.
But, we're talking just a yard or 2. Let's see if they correct it. If not, we'll do it from there.
I guarantee you, Par Pitts will catch it. Bursey looks to the sideline. 15 seconds left on the play clock now. And they'll hand off on the left side. Boy, the kid can run, can he? Strong running by the big, strong running back there. Rayner takes it for 5 tough yards deeper into Laker territory at the 7-yard line. 7:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Hickman needs 3 scores to catch up to the Camdenton Lakers, but they're knocking on the door here. Bercy brings a man in motion right to left. They'll reset. Now they'll hand off again, left side. And Laker defense is there, but a 2-yard pickup, all on his own merits. That was Rayner because he was briefly stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Then the Laker pursuit caught up to him. 3rd down and 4.
Third down, 3rd and 4.
7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 24-6 our score if you just joined us. Lakers on top. This is the 3rd time tonight, though. Hickman has been down to the 5-yard line, and they've come up empty. Quick little throw and a drop by Camp. And it's 4th down and 4. Wonder if they'll try and kick this. Probably not. Not being down 3 scores, they go for it.
Well, if they kick the field goal, they're down here low. That puts it to a 2-score game, Denny, but they don't show any signs of bringing on the field goal unit. So big 3rd down play for the Hogs.
Watch Bercy on the option. And timeout called.
We're going to timeout, talk about it.
Brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Realty. Back in a moment. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Chip Thunder here for Como Connect's ultra-fast internet. Today I'm going to teach Snuggles, my pet T-Rex, how to fetch. Here's a fetching stick. Now go get it. While I'm waiting on Snugs, I should tell you that Como Connect's internet is ultra-fast. Just go to ComoConnect.com to order. What in the party cove is that? Snuggles, you put that lady back in the Lake of the Ozarks where you found her. Sorry about your floaty, ma'am. Send the bill to Chip Thunder,
I'll get back inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider. Did you see Joey Hom tonight?
No, I did not.
He brought us some Andy's frozen custard.
No, he did it.
This game has had so much action going on. He did. He actually brought up a couple, and I said, you know, Ricky, you think Andy'd want these? We don't need to have that tonight. But I love it.
I missed it. I must have been downstairs. Just before the game?
No, it was a halftime. We had a lot going on with Coach Shore in here and everybody else. I don't know. You were watching MoSportsZone.
I was watching the Osage game.
Bercy out of the shotgun on 4th down and 4. 3rd time. Little reverse coming around the right side. And a pass play in the end zone caught. Was he in bounds? Out of bounds. Incomplete. Incompletion.
Yeah,
Camp couldn't come down in bounds. It was
looking
close.
for instant replay there.
Yeah, you only need a foot. He was in.
He was in bounds? No, he was out of bounds.
Oh, he was out. Okay. That's the one thing about our MoSportsZone app is you can watch the play back about 6 seconds later, and Ricky was right on it and said, I got to see this, and he was out of bounds. How about that?
What a great call by the officials.
3 times tonight, Steve. The Hickman Cupies have been down to the 5-yard line and turned away every time by the Hogs in this tough Laker defense. 1st and 10 for the Lakers from the 5, caught by DeMott. DeMott driven back. Hickman wants a safety, but forward progress is going to spot him at about the 3-yard line. 6:15 left to play here in the third quarter, being brought to you by Como Connect. Durnan, 2 yards deep, will take the snap. Out of the shotgun, they fake the handoff. Durnan rolls out to his right, looking downfield. Oh, nice pass, maybe just a little bit behind the intended receiver, Jennings. Incomplete. 3rd down and 14. Hickman's really spotting Durnan on the quarterback draw, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're trying to contain him in the backfield, not let him pick up a big run on his scramble. Durnan out of the shotgun. Looking to throw. Here comes the blitz. Underneath to Hare. Hare hit at the 1. They're begging for another safety, but he's at the 1 yard line. Well, that slant is not working tonight. Machino paid for it the first time. That time Hare paid for it. And it's a 4th down situation.
I tell you what, has he got enough room?
Well, Durnan doesn't take a real deep drop. He takes about a 7-yard drop, so it's not like he's going to have his heels on the end line
here.
But they're coming for it. You know that's going to happen.
He's trying to get him to jump. Now he's
Guy
going
backs
back.
up a little bit further.
Going to have to be about perfect.
Oh, low snap. Nice kick by Durnan. A lot of hang time. Will bounce at the 40. Take a big Laker roll across midfield.
Wow.
And they'll down it at the 44-yard line.
What a huge play, Denny. That kick, clutch.
How about
under pressure, flip the field.
How about the Hickman Cupies, though? I mean, forcing a 3-and-out deep in their own end. They've got decent field position near midfield, but that 5-yard line for the Cupies has been a curse tonight here at the Jaws of Death Stadium. Did you hear Coach Shore's explanation of the Jaws of Death, where they got the name?
No, I did not hear that.
They beat Rolla years ago, back when Coach Shore was coaching here. And the Rolla Bulldogs head coach had an interview the next day. He goes, we felt like we were in the Jaws of Death all night long. And it stuck. Big sack for the Lakers back at the 37-yard line.
Yes. I think that was a broken play, and Dursey just tried to make what he could out of it, and it was not good.
2nd down, 18 now for the Hickman Cupies. Back at the 36-yard line. 4:26 left here in the 3rd quarter. Lakers defense has been tough, but they're on the field a lot, Steve.
Yeah.
You wonder if there's a wear-down point for them. Bursey takes it in through the line of scrimmage. Dickerson on the tackle. Came in from behind and wrangled him to the ground at about the 41-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 13. Asking a lot of this Laker defense tonight. Man, they have turned the Hickman Cupies away 3 times from the 5. If they put that in the end zone all 3 times, it's a different ball game. Mercy to throw. Caught. Oh. Wow. Big fellow over the middle. Camp picks up the 1st down at the 44-yard line. Nice throw.
You know, we expected a lot more of that in this game, Denny. And
they got to go to that.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch film.
15 yards.
You watch film at all, and he gets a lot more touches than he has tonight. Hare's done a nice job in defense. I give him that much. He's played a heck of a game. Bursey, hands off, left side, skips a tackle. That's Rayner coming back across the other way on the hash mark to the 31-yard line. It's another 1st down. And that's what's so scary about these Hickman Cupies. Steve, they're just so fast. They're so electric.
They're big, too, Denny. They make that first man miss. You just can't. We're just not able to do that solo tackle. And so they're getting through the line into the secondary, and that time for 12 yards.
So Bursey will work out of the shotgun. Brings trips to the near side. And Rayner stays in as a running back. See if they run an option to the right side. They like this alignment. Bursey in trouble.
Yes.
Goes down at the line of scrimmage. Big tackle there. Muff on another big tackle. He has been all over the backs tonight. 2nd down, a little more than 10 for the Hickman Cupies at the 32-yard line now. 2:25 left here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter action being brought to you by Como Connect. Steve and I are sitting here comfortably in the Kellysport broadcast booth. Comfortable temperatures tonight. Bursey to throw, under pressure, got rid of it. It's complete at the 30, still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 22. Third down and short yardage.
Well, I don't know how he got that pass off, Denny, and was able to get something on it to get it out to Holiday.
Well, the spot of this football is on top of the first down marker. Just inches needed for a first down. Out of bounds, stop the clock at 2:03. Trying to figure out what the confusion is about here.
Now they're going to do a measure.
Now they're going to measure. Okay, they bring them on. I said, man, that's awfully close. Ricky says they got it. You did too. You did too. You were shaking your head, yes, sir. All right. Nose of the football is resting right on the 22-yard line. They did not get it. A little bit short, maybe a foot. So it's third down. Can the Lakers defense hold again? Man, they've been
from here,
tough.
they'd have to stop them twice or get a turnover or a big old sack.
Can you imagine these other schools watching game film of this, and Hickman gets to the 5-yard line 3 times and doesn't score? They score all 3 of those times.
Oh, it's a different ball game.
Lakers are trailing.
Yeah.
That's why you got to play every down. Third down, inches. Bursey to throw. Going deep for the big fella. He just threw Hare to the ground. If that's not offensive interference.
Flag? And Hare's lobbying the official for that.
He should be.
Same thing, yeah.
He just got thrown to the ground. If he got thrown to the ground and the kid was able to make that catch, there would have been all kinds of discussion with the officiating crew. Fourth down and short. What's the Lakers hold here? Why not? Ball spotted at the 22-yard line. I can't believe they missed that. They were the only 2 players on that end of the field. It was in front of everybody. 1:56 left to play in the third. Bursey takes a snap, starts the option, and picks up the first down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. That'll move the chains again for a Pacific Pools first down inside the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. This is where the Lakers get tough. Maybe we'll give them the 5-yard line and get another shot.
They're falling into our trap.
Yeah, it was just the way we planned it. That evil lair down around the 5-yard line. Man resets right to left. Bursey takes a snap and keeps it. Oh, another face mask.
Yeah.
Ross, 4 flags. It wasn't that deliberate. We'll see if they give him the full 15 this
How come
time.
the official on the far sideline, he didn't throw his flag? Okay. He should have just assumed and gone ahead and made it 5 for 5.
Took the play off. What, are you looking for a 4-chair turn or something? That's going to go against the Lakers, obviously. They got up around his head and kind of spun him around. I don't know if it was inadvertent. Okay, they're going to go half the distance to the 6-yard line. This is that evil lair we set them up for, Steve, at the 5. They've turned him away 3 times tonight. First down, goal to go from the 6. Bursey throwing his towel behind. I don't know if you can do that or not in high school. Takes the snap, starts the option. Now he comes back left side, passes complete, and tackled down at the 5. Gain of 1. I'll tell you what, they got a nice decoy out there in the big guy, but they use Conyers, really nicely on those interior passes. Conyers is a big kid. DeMott checks out. Jennings checks in. 41 seconds left in the quarter. Faking the handoff over the middle, wide open. Touchdown, Hickman. How did he get that open? As well as they have covered him all night long, he didn't have anybody within 5 yards of him.
No. And it was a great throw by Bursey. It was kind of across his body. He threw, not across his body, but he kind of had to reach back behind and toss it. And it was right on the money.
24-12 now the score. They go for two here. I think Hare and Camp are becoming friends out there, slapping fives at the end of each play. They're going to go for two. Bursey goes under center this time, and he fakes it into the line of scrimmage and touchdown.
Same play. Different receiver, but the same play.
Yep. Makes it 24-14 now, a 10-point ball game here from Bob Shore Stadium. 34 seconds left to play in this quarter. We'll have it for you when we come back on Mix92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
The leader in commercial construction at the lake is Ireland Construction. Locally owned with 60 years of commercial build and design experience. From start to finish, Ireland Construction is your playmaker for commercial builds. See their commercial construction in action at the Toy Box on HH and the Hangar Editions at Camdenton Regional Airport. Look them up online and Facebook. Locally owned Ireland Construction is a proud supporter of your Osage Indians and Camdenton Lakers.
Welcome back to the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. 24-14 our score. Steve will tell you how it happened.
Hey, Denny, taking a whole 4 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. The Cupies go 10 plays, 56 yards, a 6-yard pass from Bursey to Camp. And that's Camp's second receiving touchdown on the night. He's got them both. Went for the 2-point conversion. It was good. So now we're down to a 10-point Laker lead, 24-14.
Well, look at how nicely Hickman's side of the field has filled up.
They have filled up.
They got off at 5 o'clock, I'd imagine, did everything they could to get down here to Camdenton for this ball game at Bob Shore Stadium. And this one's an onside kick, goes 10 yards. Hickman says they have it. I think it was touched before the 10-yard mark, though. And Hickman gets the onside kick.
Uh-oh.
So back into Laker territory at the 49-yard line. I thought he touched it before it went 10 yards. Iffy, says Ricky on replay. Iffy, but we'll give it to the Hickman Cupies. Good for them. They've got some momentum now, trailing only by 10 with 32 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Bursey goes back to working the quarterback. Flanked that by Rayner, and it's Bursey on a little quarterback draw. Dickerson with the tackle after a gain of 7.
Brandon Bursey with the carry, tackle by number 3, Eli.
That might be the end of the third quarter. 15 seconds. Clock's winding. I don't know if they'll get another play off or not. They're very deliberate about getting up to the line of scrimmage. Bursey finally gets a play, but there's only 5 seconds left in this quarter. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's the end of the third quarter with our score, 24-14. Might have left an opportunity on the field there if you're Hickman. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in a moment right here on Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
At Onsite Rehab with Dr. Jeffrey Carson, they're here to help you move better, feel better, and live better. They use advanced technology and personalized treatment plans to reduce pain, regain mobility, and achieve your goals. They're one of the only facilities around offering shockwave treatments that help you heal faster with no negative side effects. Proud sponsors of Camdenton Lakers football. Visit them on the square or text PAIN RELIEF to 573-692-0030 today.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Benny, Steve Schneider with coverage for you, live from the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Fourth quarter actions being brought to you by the Motor Hut in Camdenton. And our sponsor for tonight's game, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. 12 minutes to play. Lakers with a 10-point advantage. Hickman Cupies with all the momentum. After the onside kick, gained 7 on first down. It's second down and 3 at the 43 of the Camdenton Lakers. Bursey brings a man in motion and resets on the left side of the line. And Bursey right up the middle. Might have got 1. Third down and 2. Steve, your motion you made last quarter was, we've got to start keying on him. Just put somebody on the quarterback every play.
Until he starts giving it back. He's at 100 yards right now net. That's including a couple sacks going against him.
A couple big
carries.
sacks.
19 carries on him, too.
Bursey out of the shotgun, has trips to his left, and he wants to throw under pressure. Wide open over the middle, hit immediately by Johnny Seamow, but it's good enough for about a 20-yard pickup. Down inside the 30 at the 28-yard line.
Gain of 25 on the play. Good for Columbia Hickman. First down.
Elijah Tatum on the reception for Columbia Hickman. First down and 10. And the option starts to the right side. Late pitch to Rayner. Rayner gets run out of bounds after a 2-yard gain. Stops the clock at 11:01.
Pushed out of bounds by number 57, Paul Muff.
Paul Muff's having a night. One of the big hogs on the defensive line over there. Been in on several tackles, and to run down Rayner along the sideline, that's an accomplishment for a lineman. Trip set up to the left side this time for Bursey. Camp, the big receiver, stands alone on the right side. Rayner behind Bursey in the backfield. They fake it to Rayner, come back across the middle.
Drop.
Thankfully, a drop. That was Tatum. And, he bobbled the ball, Steve, that last reception. Ball hit him right in the hands, and he bobbled it. This time, he couldn't hang on to it. Third down and 9. Big homecoming night here at Camdenton High School. Be a great way to have a homecoming end, wouldn't it?
It would.
Big win here against a Class 6 school on your turf. Bursey starts the play, cuts back across the green, stopped him short, ball's out. Lakers have it. Now they're going to say he's down. Official whistled him down, but the ball was punched out as he hit the ground. That brings up a fourth down and 2. But Lakers have been so good at doing that, punching the ball out tonight. They've caused a couple of fumbles. They've had one interception. That was by DeMott in a big run back. Bursey wants to hand off. No, he wants to throw. Incomplete. Lakers get the ball back on the 21-yard line. Wow. Great defensive series, and Bursey was looking one way, and the receiver cut the other. That was a design timing play, and the receiver just went the wrong way.
I don't know about that play call. I'm glad they did it, but, fourth and short, the way they've been running the ball,
If nothing else, an option, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Get into the corner, see if he can.
Well, we'll take it.
The Lakers take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Durnan, quick throw out to Borbay. Borbay gets a block across the 25, out of bounds at the 27.
Whoa. I don't know, Denny.
Lakers not complaining too much along the sideline, but that's that could have drawn a flag just as easily. It did from the backside, or there's a flag on the field. Holding against the Lakers.
Wow.
Durnan can't believe it. Like we get thrown into the bleachers and get called for a holding. This 10 points, Steve, doesn't seem like it's that much anymore. With 10:03 left to play, and the Lakers going the wrong way. Holding call is going to cost them 10. Little discussion amongst the officiating crew. They're going to say, yeah, we're going with the hold. Five-yard variety, first down, 15 now. For the Lakers, certainly something they can overcome. Lakers need to keep their offense on the field, Steve.
Absolutely.
Defense has been out there a ton tonight. Over the middle, Machino. Got blocked in the back at the end of that play, but no call. Incomplete, and it's second down, 15. 9:56 left to play. Durnan is really spreading it around tonight, using a lot of receivers. Out of the shotgun, trips left, twins right. Pumps once. He's got hair downfield, caught at the 45. Still on his feet to the 40, down to the 37-yard line. Matter of time before Hare got loose on that far side.
What a pass. The ball was just right there catched. He had probably only a yard, maybe two distance.
Ball was on the money.
Durnan laid it right in there perfectly.
First down and 10 at the 41. I guess they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. I had him at the 37-yard line. So from the 41, first down and 10, DeMott stopped at the line of scrimmage, a loss of one. This is when you got to start thinking about mixing up your run plays to keep that clock running, Steve. You got a 10-point advantage. Your defense has to be tired. Time of possession has got to be 2-1.
Yeah, it's 16 minutes on their side, 10 for the Lakers.
Durnan has DeMott in the backfield. Twins to both sides. Looks right. Comes back left. Now flushed out of the pocket. Borbay caught at the 5-yard line. Wow. What a timing play. A strike from Durnan, and Borbay goes up over the top of the defender to bring it down. First down. Goal to go from the 5-yard line. That'll move the chains for another Pacific Pools first down. Inside the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. Bringing Dickerson in motion. Quarterback draw around the right side. Durnan stretches out to the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 or 2. We'll see where they spot this. At the 4.
Second down and goal for the Lakers.
Good thing about that play, Steve, was it keeps the clock running.
Yeah.
Only got 2 on the carry. Second down, goal to go, but we're burning up valuable seconds.
Oh. The officials calling a timeout?
No. They were out of the... now they're going to call the timeout.
No, it was the Cupies that called the timeout.
Cupies called timeout. I was wondering why the coach was at the 20-yard line, way outside the box. They finally get their timeout. Brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team and EXP Realty. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Central Ozarks Medical Center, the COMC, is leading the way to healthier communities, reducing barriers, and ensuring access for all in medical, dental, behavioral, pediatrics, OBGYN, recovery, and soon to come their first pharmacy at the Camdenton branch. They're proud to be doubling in size for Camden County and growing programs to help the community. Be a part of their mission, which is your health at the COMC.
Welcome back to Lakers Stadium, man. This place is rocking.
I could feel the floor shaking a little bit, Danny.
Underneath us, yeah.
I think that's the first time I felt that up in this press box.
Yeah, little Queen always gets them going, doesn't it?
That's right. That's right. It's like you're in a Kelly's port, one of those nice boats they got. They fire up the twin 350s. That's about what it feels like, okay? It feels like I'm right there at Kelly's port. Just got done tanking up. Get ready to pull away. Yeah.
Maybe in your boat. My boat doesn't make any noise.
Oh, my boat makes some noise.
8:31 left to play. Here comes the full power DeMott gets hit at the line of scrimmage, dives forward, maybe to the 2. Got the jumbo package in, and the Wildcats snap to DeMott. Picks up a couple, down to maybe the 2.5-yard line. And now here comes Durnan back into the football game. Again, not a bad play, Steve. It's eating up time. Under 8 minutes left to play in this one. The Lakers on top by 10. Durnan with DeMott in the backfield. And they fake it to DeMott. Durnan trying to get around the right side. Great block.
Nice block.
Jennings makes a great block on the corner, and Durnan goes in the end zone untouched.
Hey, that's one of our
hardware
in the
world
of the game. That was a great block.
Pork chop block of the game, brought to you by the Butcher Shop in Camdenton. That is for sure the best block we've seen tonight. Jennings, just a sophomore, frees up his quarterback around the end. DeMott on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, kicks up, kick is good, count it. 7:40 left to play. Score 31-14. Right here on Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Take a break and make your escape to the hidden gem of the lake, Old Kinderhook. Golf the finest course and dine at the best restaurant, the Trophy Room. Happy hour is 3 to 6. Enjoy prime rib Friday and Saturday. They've got a wine list that matches its cuisine and spa for your golf swing. Old Kinderhook invites you to escape today. Come stay and play for a weekend. A proud supporter of your Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. Look them up online and Facebook.
Lakers up 31-14 now. Ensuing kick goes over the return man's head. He has to circle back to the 5 and starts the return there. That's Rayner to the 25-yard line. Steve, tell them about that last one.
Hey, Denny. 7 plays, 83 yards. Durnan with a 3-yard run with a tremendous block down in the end zone. Okay, so to break it open. So with 7:40 to go in the fourth quarter, Camdenton goes up 31-14 over Hickman.
Braden Burns got all tangled up with a couple of blockers.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was down there.
I'm not sure either, but it looked like they kind of made a wrestling move on him and held him to the ground.
Who was that had that block, Denny?
Jennings.
Jennings
on the block. It's a great one.
That's one of the better blocks I've seen all year. He pushed that guy basically from right in the path that Durnan was running and pushed him all the way over to the Essen Lakers.
Oh, and it would have been very easy for that guy to turn around and get blocked in the back, and he just stayed in front of him. Some police officers come out onto the field for something. Not quite sure what this is about, but they're stopping play and looking to the official. Something must have happened just off the field of play where we couldn't see it, but the officials did and summoned police officers. And hopefully it's nothing of consequence.
Something goes down. I'm getting behind Ricky.
Well,
okay.
It's probably Joey Hom down at that Andy's frozen custard tent. Bursey to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And comes back. Oh, good hit. Wow. Hare just leveled the intended receiver, and he couldn't hang on to the football. Incomplete. No, they're going to say he caught it.
Yeah,
he came down with that. Then he fumbled it out of bounds. Second down 4, 7:23 left to play. Our score now, Lakers all over Hickman, 31-14. Bursey comes back the other way, and some running room along the left sideline down to the 46-yard line. Moving the chains once again for Hickman. They're so fast. Get down the field in a hurry.
Lucas Ross. Number 88, Johnny Sema. First and 10, Kickies.
Bursey out of the shotgun, trips to the near side. They'll bring a man in motion, left to right. And to throw, Bursey. Now wants to run. No, now he wants to throw in behind the intended receiver. That ball could have been caught very easily. It was thrown behind him, but he turned around and went off his fingertips.
Definitely. Conyers was open. Denny, the ball was just a little off target. If he had caught it, he would have taken a shot, that's for sure. So, he might have been glad that he actually couldn't catch that one.
Chad from Kellysport says, hey, don't worry about the boat. I can get you a boat that makes noise.
There you go. Excellent. I'll be down there tomorrow morning.
Thanks for checking in, Chad. Second down and 10. Bursey, high snap, hands off, right side. Nothing. Stuffed by the Laker front man. Paul Muff again in there. Man, what a night. I mean, how many? That's like 3 unassisted tackles that Muff has made on these really slippery running backs and the quarterback. Bursey to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Comes over the middle. Nice catch by the big fella Camp, and he gets some help. 3 Lakers take him down.
I mean, I'm chuckling a little bit because as they got him wrapped up, his helmet is above everybody else's helmet.
Well, they did the right thing. Lakers went down low to try to get him off his feet, but you got to swarm to him. One guy is not going to bring him down. On first and 10, Bursey flushed out of the pocket. It's going to be a holding call coming in the backfield. So this is coming back, and now another one. That was after the fact. That'll be a personal foul against the Hickman Cupies. Wait till they sort this out. First it's a holding call, and then what?
And a personal foul.
Against Hickman.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what. How many times have they, what's their foul total now?
They're not too bad. They've only got 4 for 45 yards. Most of theirs have been the 2 turnovers and the tackles for losses.
After this one, it'll be 60.
If the play was still going on when they got the personal foul, so I'm not sure whether they'll do an either or if they're going to tack these on together, Denny. Minimum, it goes back 15 yards. I guess coach for the Hickman Cupies wants an explanation, so.
Well, give him one. One of your kids messed up, and then another kid messed up. How difficult does it need to be? Well, the execution, I think, Steve, for the Camdenton Lakers tonight, staying at home, staying in their lanes against these ridiculous athletes from Hickman. I mean, some of the moves that Bursey has made, he's so slippery. And you got the Lakers staying at home in their lanes and helping each other.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty easy to contain it. Not easy, but they have contained him tonight. He could have done a lot more damage than he has. He is over 100 yards, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. 105 for Bursey.
Twins to both sides for Bursey. Rayner in the backfield to block. They pump once. Looking downfield. Now they're probably beyond his range. They come back. That's a nice play. That's a good heads-up play by the receiver, knowing that he was probably out of range. Holiday comes back to about the 42-yard line and makes the catch, steps out of bounds. Hare's giving him plenty of room over there. Keep everything in front of you now with 5:24 left to play. 31-14 our score. Trips to the near side for Bursey. Bursey fakes the handoff to Rayner, comes back underneath, ball pop. Boy, that kid has got problems catching the football tonight. That's 3 times Bursey's thrown a strike. He's caught one, but bobbled it first and couldn't hold on to those 2. Well, that comes from getting rocked a couple of times
it does,
out there.
and you're hearing the footsteps, Denny, and you can't feel good when the Hogs pound you.
Nope.
Down to 14 seconds. They don't have the play in yet.
10 seconds. And they finally get up to the line of scrimmage. Bursey on a quick snap. Throws it complete to Rayner. Rayner's got some blocks. Ooh, big hit.
Wow.
Paul Monk comes flying across the field.
Cow.
Once again.
Write his name down somewhere.
He's getting something.
I'll get him a
jackhammer hit of the game.
That is, put that down. He's had a couple of them.
Having a night. You know, when you're one of the big fellows, you don't get a lot of attention when you've got so many weapons offensively. But he's having one of those nights. So timeout on the play brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Realty. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
The lake's newest and most adventurous attraction is here. Jump into family fun at the Malted Monkey and Lake Ozark. Bring the kids out for unlimited entertainment on the ropes course while enjoying mouth-watering food at the Malted Monkey. Their handcrafted shakes are refreshingly delicious for those hot summer days. The Malted Monkey is also the perfect spot for birthdays and group team building events. Swing on down to the Malted Monkey, located on the historic Bagnell Dam Strip, Lake Ozark.
Bursey out of the shotgun with a 1st down and 10 after the measurement to throw. Got a man wide open over the middle, caught at the 8, touchdown. Hickman comes back and makes it 31-20. Back to an 11-point ball game. What a strike from Bursey. How did he get that open?
I don't know, Denny. That's kind of that inside slant.
Yeah.
The post that they've been running, and it's been there all night for them.
Conyers kind of unassuming. He's not one of the best athletes, but they can decoy him. They'll use some of the other ones and then throw it to Conyers underneath. Ought to attempt the extra point now. And flags fly. We'll see what this one's about. Illegal procedure is going to be the call against Hickman. I think the offender there was Camp, the big wideout. And he's asking for an explanation. So they'll try this. It'll be like a 25-yard extra point now. Good snap, good hold. Kicks up, plenty good. Count it, 31-21 now. Lakers lead by 10 with 4:56 left to play. We'll have the final 5 for you when we come back on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Don't miss a single play on football day. Let My Personal Touch Landscaping clean your leaves away, even on Sundays. They do leaf removal, lawn care, landscaping, and tree trimming. They make time when you have time, even on the weekends. They work hard and cost less. Root for your teams on game day. And let My Personal Touch Landscaping make tailgating last all day. Look them up online or call 573-529-5385.
Welcome back, Denny and Steve, with another scoring recap.
Hey, the QP's come back, Denny. This time they go 75 yards in 9 plays. A 32-yard pass from Bursey to Conyers for the touchdown. Extra point was good, and with 4:56 to go in the game, It is now Lakers 31, Cupies 21. And we need the hands team up front.
Yeah, you better. They were successful at their last onside kick.
They're 1 of 2 on the night.
You
boy,
got
I have
all receivers.
all the skill players up there in the front.
DeMott, Bowen, Hare, Machino. Waiting for the kickoff here. See if they try yet another onside kick. I'd say they're going to. Little pooch kick, second line, catches it. Hare caught the ball at about the 38-yard line, running under it like an outfielder over his shoulder.
Willie Mays.
We'll take it. Just get the ball. Now maybe a couple of run plays and keep it in the middle of the field, Steve.
That's why you put all your receivers and your running backs up there for just that purpose. Everybody in the stadium knew what was coming, especially Hare, and he made the play.
Cruising on that front line as well. Another sophomore receiver. Boy, they've got some gifted younger kids coming through the program. Durnan out of the shotgun. Brings a man in motion left and right. That's DeMott. Gets the call and loses a yard or two back at the 35. He'll spot it at the 36. Second down, 12.
Tackle by number 77, Elijah.
Nice thing about that, Steve, it runs clock. Yeah. 4:35 tick-tock run.
The Cupies only have one timeout left for the rest of this game, Denny. So
yeah, look at the Lakers with a huddle. How about that, huh?
Did you get that on film, Ricky?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that before.
First huddle I've seen tonight. Second down, 12, but they're so good at working clock. Durnan takes a snap, wants to throw. Got a man going deep. That's Hare. Overthrown at the 35, incomplete. Good coverage, step for step with him. Stops the clock at 4:03 on the incompletion. Third down and 12 now. Lakers need to connect. 33 seconds on the play clock, but it doesn't affect the game clock, so they'll start this right now. Durnan flushed out of the pocket, in trouble, rolls out to his right, comes underneath. Borbet makes the catch. Was he inbounds? He was.
He was.
Picks up 5 on the reception, which is about all you can hope for. And the Lakers are going to punt with 3:54 left to play. Not feeling so good about this 10-point lead in 4 minutes. No, they're showing the power package.
Oh, come on, catch
Wide
that.
Open.
Yes,
reception,
yes.
25-20, makes a cut to the 10. Lakers knocking on the door once again.
Who was that that threw that? Was that?
I think it was Durnan, wasn't it?
I think it was Borbet that.
Borbet did?
Whoever, but that came out like a wounded duck.
Well, he didn't have his hand on the football. He just saw Bowen with 15 yards to the nearest defender, and he just threw it out there, lobbed it out there so he could make the reception. Turned it downfield to the 8-yard line.
And so who was that threw that, Ricky? I didn't catch.
We'll go with Borbet.
Borbet threw it. Okay.
Durnan out of the shotgun on a fresh set of downs. 3:15 left to play in the ball game. Flags fly as the play clock expired. Too much time. Or was it a timeout? They probably called timeout from the Lakers sideline because they're not going to move the football. We'll take a timeout. Brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Realty. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Very little can compare to waking up in the Missouri Ozarks next to your warm wood stove. The confidence and security of a wood stove in your home provides much relief to you and your family in our changing environment. HMI Fireplace Shops has been the area leader providing tested and listed stoves, certified flue systems, and insurance-approved installers. Now is the time to take advantage of adding a wood-burning system to your home. Visit HMI Fireplace Shop online to see the many styles and brands to choose from.
No one warns you like HMI.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Bunny and Steve Schneider with a thriller for you tonight. 31-21 our score right now. This fourth quarter action is being brought to you by the Motor Hut. And tonight's featured sponsor is always Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC. We're in the Kelly's Port broadcast booth. Killing a little bit of time here, trying to mention everybody one more time.
There you go.
Here come the kids back out onto the field. Durnan out of the shotgun. First down, goal to go from the 8. DeMott comes in motion. Durnan throws over the head of the intended receiver, Machino, incomplete. And he had to hurry that under a little bit of pressure, and there wasn't a lane to throw the ball, so he tried to throw it a little bit higher than normal and just couldn't connect.
Well, the big thing is that you don't have the turnover, Denny, so he threw it. It wasn't quite there as clean as it needed to be, so smart play by Durnan. I'll take that incompletion.
Durnan to throw. On second down, goal to go from the 8. Rolls out to his right. Finds his man. Touchdown, DeMott. Lakers go up 37-21. Just threw a BB to DeMott in the corner of the end zone. Had people hanging all over him, and he's still able to bring it in for 6. I already wrote this down. Not like it's going to matter, but I called that at halftime, buddy.
Yes, you did.
DeMott having a great night. DeMott on to attempt the extra point. How many points can this guy score in one night? Good hold, kicks up, kick is good. And a flag comes in at the end of the play. I think it was after the kick. We'll see. What a great homecoming here at Camdenton High School tonight. Had the crowning of the Queen, Bob Shore. What more could you ask for? Personal fouls going to be assessed against Hickman after the play. We'll take a quick 30. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Laker football and the Motor Hut plan to mow down the competition this season. Steel, Gravely, Grasshopper, and Husqvarna, just to name a few of the studs playing for the Motor Hut. Serving the home and commercial business, the Motor Hut has the best customer service and industry knowledge to get the job done, keep you on the field, and bring home the win when the season changes and leaves fall, snow blows, and your home needs to stay warm. The Motor Hut will keep you going all season long. Check them out online and Facebook. Hut to the Motor Hut.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Score now 38-21. Steve Schneider tells you how it happened.
I'll tell you what, Denny. 6 plays, 62 yards. The final play for the touchdown, but not the most exciting. We'll tell you about that. Was Durnan to DeMott for an 8-yard pass into the corner of the end zone. Gets the touchdown. The extra point's good, so give us a 38-21 score. But the big play, the pass from DeMott to Bowen. 50-yard lob and catch and run. I mean, we'll watch that back. The pass was was ugly, but Bowen was so far behind the defense, he was able to wait for the ball, catch it, and then get that thing all the way down, to the 6-yard line. 38-21. I feel better now.
Fourth quarter action being brought to you by the Motor Hut in Camdenton. It's getting to be chainsaw season. I know I've got mine ready to roll. And the kick from Durnan will come down at about the 5-yard line. They're going to make him keep it in play so the clock will run. And tackled nicely at about the 22-yard line. 2:50 left to play now. Feeling a little bit better. I like being up 17.
And number 58, Noble Malahan.
You know, this Hickman Cupey team, though, Steve, with the arsenal that they've got, they're going to beat some people. They're going to surprise some people because they're just so athletic.
The physicality is unbelievable. I mean, that's a man among boys over there with Brock Camp. He's just such a big guy. He's able to move.
They're not using him.
You know, that's the one thing that is surprising.
Well, Hare's done a nice job on him. Ooh, Bursey gets nailed. Oh, almost picked off. I thought Bowen had a shot at an interception that somehow got over the top of the ball, and that's a completion for Hickman to the 39-yard line and moves the chains. Clock stops at 2:42 while they reset. Bursey with Rayner in the backfield. Twins to the near side. A lot of options here. They'll pump. Now flushed out of the pocket. In trouble's got to lob it up there out of bounds. Incomplete. Stops the clock at 2:26. Second down 10 at the Hickman 39-yard line. I thank our sponsors tonight for making this broadcast possible, Steve. Without them, we can't do these things.
No.
I mean, your salary alone.
I think I'm going to pay for that boat tomorrow.
Yeah. Up Camp with the reception down the right side, running over people to the 40-yard line. But when you're 6'6" and 240 in high school, you can kind of have your way. That's why I'm surprised Stevie hasn't had more receptions tonight.
You know, we talked about it in pregame, Denny, that was the guy to look out for. And Hare's just doing a good job covering him, first of all. But, held him to just 6 catches, 73 yards.
Bursey to throw. Looking downfield. He's got a man. Oh, almost picked again. Bowen has had 2 of them in the grasp and just couldn't bring that one in.
I think Bowen was surprised it came right to him. And I think the same thing. He was looking for a lane to run that thing back and took his eyes off the ball for a second because that was right there. He should have caught that. He'll tell you the same thing.
It's second down and 10 for Hickman. Bursey takes his snap, wants to throw, standing back in the pocket. Incomplete, overthrew his intended receiver. Guess who was all over him? Paul Muff. Called his name a few times tonight.
Yes, we have. And for good stuff, too.
Oh, yeah, all good. Right now, the recipient of the Andy's Frozen Custard Jackhammer hit of the game. Third down and 10, 1:47 left to play. Camdenton with a commanding 38-21 lead. And timeout called by the Camdenton Lakers, brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team and eXp Realty. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Welcome to Bridal Cave, where natural wonders meet the timeless adventures of the Ozarks. Step into a world of discovery and reconnect with nature. Experience a unique look at Bridal Cave with a lantern tour, or dive deeper into Bridal Cave's mysteries with a blacklight tour. Celebrating 75 years of trails, mining, and family fun. And as always, when the weather is frightful, Bridal Cave is always delightful at a constant 60 degrees. Book your adventure now at bridalcave.com.
Welcome back to the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider live from Bob Shore Stadium. Homecoming night, big doings everywhere, a packed house, and they were treated to a great game between the Hickman Cupies and our Camdenton Lakers. Lakers up 38-21 with a $1:47 left. Third down and 10 now for the Cupies. Bursey out of the shotgun, twins to both sides. And he fakes the handoff, circles around, throws a strike. Nice play by Dickerson. Dickerson looks a little gimpy out there. I don't know what his deal is, but he's kind of limping on that right foot. But had the presence of mind to get there and disrupt that one. That's the second one he's deflected tonight.
And that would have gone for a lot of yardage, Denny, if he doesn't get that finger up in there and tip that ball away.
Motor Hut in Camdenton is our fourth quarter sponsor. It's that time of year, man. I am looking forward to cutting some wood. Bursey to throw. Rolling out to his right. Oh, he dropped it. Camp had the ball and enough yards for the first down, and they'll turn it over on downs. Back to the Lakers for the final 134.
That'll just about do it, Denny, I think. They've only got one timeout left.
I mean, who calls timeout here? Down 38-21. I'd be surprised if they even utilize it. Let them milk the clock and run the clock and be done. Pretty quick ball game. We're still not quite to 10 o'clock. We've got post-game interviews coming up with Par Pitts, the head coach of the Camdenton Lakers. Now, Durnan looks a little gimpy. What's going on with these kids?
I tell you what, it's been a tough night. It's been a very physical, physical contest.
It has been.
You know, give it to Columbia Hickman. You know, there's some big boys there. They like to hit.
Durnan out of the shotgun on first down and 10. Oops. Little quarterback draw. He faked it to DeMott. Now he's just going to kill some more time. Gets a block from DeMott as he reverses field and slides down at the 39-yard line. Down to 120 left to play in the ball game. I think Hickman's content to just let this one run out. Durnan did a nice job reversing field, sucking a few more seconds off the clock. Down to 105.
Then a smart play just to sit down in the field. Then he not try to get a few more yards and get knocked out of bounds and stops the clock. So smart play all around.
Now Camdenton will receive some extra points for playing up a class in the district. Because Hickman is a Class 6 school, they get the win. They get additional points for the win and by playing up. Second down, 13. Handoff, DeMott. DeMott, shake and bake through the line of scrimmage, picks up 5 to the 42-yard line. 33 seconds left. That should do it.
Yeah.
What a night of Laker football. I don't think we have to run a play. 14 seconds left in the game, 21 on the play clock, so it'll just expire, and we'll shake hands and be back with a great...
Big lineman Levi Harrell extended his hand across the line of scrimmage, shook hands, so, they know. Well-played game, both sides. Great contest.
Tough game. Think about all the missed opportunities that the Cupies had tonight. At the 5-yard line of the Camdenton Lakers 3 different times and couldn't punch it in. Fumbled once. Got 30 yards in penalties another time.
Turned it over on downs
And turned it over on downs. So what a great night of defense. Boy, that's Laker pride, though. I don't care how many yards it is, they just don't give up easily.
No.
We'll be back with our post-game show, brought to you by High Tech Auto Body in a moment, right here on Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
What a game. It's 4th and goal. Winter Shelton drops back in shotgun. Here's the snap. Shelton bootlegs. He keeps it. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown!
When it comes to winning and real estate, there's one team crushing the competition. Winter Shelton Real Estate Group.
Shelton is crushing it.
Look them up online and Facebook.
Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah. Take you home like a cheese, protect my homes. Keep it cool and safe, no need to roam. Stop the rays before they invade your place. I can live in space, I study in the race. Be a champion, not a contender. With American Sun Control, you're the defender. Shield your home, make it bright and bold. American Sun Control, the story's sold. American Sun Control, the name to know. For a cooler home, come on, let's go.
The last couple of years, Butch has had a lot more visitors at his lake home. Butch, tell us how that's going.
Well, I'm keeping up, but we've gone through 3 barbecue grills in the last 2 summers. We even picked up a new boat just to accommodate all of our friends.
Butch, I noticed the dock still looks great. Got those cables installed to keep you tied to shore, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure. Not like the last time you were here. CWD carries these new bumpers, and they set us up with some new personal watercraft docking systems too. We added these dock lockers for more life vest storage. I had my contractor purchase all of my new dock supplies from CWD Supply. We even added the First Mate lift control system there.
Nice.
Yeah, and it works really fast too. And First Mate sets you up with a new remote. Now I can sit on the deck and wait for the boat to lower.
Sounds like you're ready for summer, Butch.
You bet. When you need concrete welding or dock supplies, there's only one place you can get it all. CWD Supply, next to Dam Steel and Supply, behind Hy-Vee on D Road.
Seems like the kids like riding up and down on the lift.
Darn it, the kid's got my remote again. Hey kids, stop that!
When the leaves begin to fall, there's one plumbing company that does it all. Four Seasons Plumbing, your hometown dependable and qualified commercial and residential plumbing team. No service call is too big or small. Four Seasons has qualified plumbers that arrive on time and get the job done right the first time. So when winter comes, be ready with Four Seasons Plumbing, your trusted plumbing team since 2002, and big supporter of the Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. One call to plumb it all. 348-2093. Look them up online. That's Four Seasons Plumbing.
I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners. He is gone.
Game analysis, stats, and more. It's the Camdenton Lakers postgame show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Good night for homecoming. Big win for the Lakers over a Class 6 school. 38-21 is what I had done with you guys.
38-21.
Yeah, how about that? They turned the scoreboard off already.
Did they?
I was looking to cheat, and it's not up anymore.
Normally you only do that when you lose. You leave the wins up there for a while.
Oh, that Osage will be on when
Ricky's pointing to the
hey,
MoSportsZone.com. We got our scoreboard still up.
There you go. Thank you, Ricky.
So that's good.
I'm new at this.
Yeah, remedial broadcasting.
Yeah, let's run down some stats. There's a bunch
you
of
bet.
them.
We'll recap the scoring in the second half. If you just joined us, 21-6 was our halftime score. Camden came out with the receiving the opening kickoff in the third quarter. They drive the ball 44 yards, but it stall out, and they hit a 27-yard field goal. And that was with 10:19 to go in the third quarter. Cupies came right back, though, and just before the end of the third quarter, they capped off a 56-yard drive with a 6-yard pass to Camp, one of his 2 receiving touchdowns on the night. Into the fourth quarter, Camden, not to be denied, 7 plays, 83 yards. Durnan with a 3-yard run, and with 7:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Camden's up 31-14. Looked like they were going to put it away. Cupies came back with a 75-yard drive, a 32-yard pass from Bercy to Conyers, making it a 31-21 game. Then Camdenton scoring that final touchdown with 2:56 to go in the fourth quarter to put it away. 6 plays, 62-yard drive. Durnan to DeMott for an 8-yard pass reception after the incredible lob and catch and run. Okay, that. I can't wait to watch that one back.
Was so open.
Yeah, he was. He almost had to come back for the ball.
Well,
and
then
turn around and run it.
He had plenty of time to think about it, too. That was what was scaring me is that ball just floated, and he was thinking, I mean, it's a pop fly, but there's people coming. They're in your area.
I thought it had come out of DeMott's hand like somebody hit it, but no, I think that's about as good as he was going to throw it. And it worked, 50-yard play, so we'll take it. And he ends the night with a 158.3 passer rating, 1 for 150 yards. Okay, no interception. So, give Willard DeMott credit where credit's due. But some of the other stats, Carson Durnan on the night, back to his usual form, 24 of 37 for 256 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a QB rating at 121. Those touchdowns, Machino with 1, 3 catches, 34 yards, and a touchdown. DeMott, 5 catches, 19 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Owen Borbet, 7 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown. On the ground, Carson Durnan had a touchdown and 8 carries and a net 18 yards for him. So 44 yards on the ground for the Lakers, and in usual fashion, 307 yards through the air. Okay, but Durnan didn't get all those 307 this time, so 50 of it went to DeMott. Other side of the ball, Breeden Bursey.
That just doesn't sound right.
No, the QB right now, he shouldn't throw a pass the rest of the year, and then he sits there with that perfect QB rating. Anyway, Breeden Bursey, 23 of 41 for 259 yards, 3 touchdowns, but then he had a pick. That's something that we talked about before the game. Penalties, the Lakers had 7 for 60 yards. The QBs 5 for 60 yards, but the big difference is they turned the ball over twice, Denny. 212 yards on the ground for them. Give Bursey 105 of those. Give Rayner 75. Give Blake Bell 29. So 212 there, 259, 471 yards of total offense, and you lose the game. That's a case of getting down in the red zone, like you said, finishing 3 times, and just, once turnover on downs, once fumble, once, it's just, you got it. Once you get in the red zone, you got to put points on the board. And the QPs couldn't do that tonight. And that's why they lost the game.
Score really not indicative of the type of game we saw. It was that 5 yards and in, they just couldn't get over the hurdle. But very evenly matched teams here tonight.
Evenly matched, good hard hitting.
Yep.
Obviously you could tell that Hickman is a Class 6 school. They brought Class 6 size kids. And so, Camden coming away with the win tonight.
We're standing by awaiting our sideline interview with Daniel Edson. Daniel with Coach Parpitz. Go ahead.
Coach Parpitz and Camdenton Lakers 1-0 after Friday night. That's exactly your goal every week.
It is, and it was hard fought. Felt like we were in control of the whole game, but man, we were having to coach and play and just get after it every snap.
I really think that a lot of people saw the Hialeah score in week 2 with them and just thought that they were a really bad team. But as they showed tonight, and they're on a 3 or 4 game winning streak, those guys can play.
Yeah, and that game was an anomaly because Hialeah scored 33 points on defense, and so that had nothing to do with it. You could see their offense tonight, and we knew that they were going to be very potent and be able to good quarterback run game, good receivers, not just 11, but there's some other guys, and so Coach Conyers does a great job. We've maybe avenged that 2014 loss. That was only the second time we played against him, and when he was at Battle, but our guys fought and continued to. Took a lot of guys tonight, and I was proud of them.
Against Cap City next week, a really hard, rushing, physical offense. What's the next step for us to really get dialed in to defend what they do exceptionally well?
Well, I think we have to match or exceed their pad level. They're going to come off the ball low and hard and try to move the line of scrimmage back. We have to be able to counteract that with some pressure and our defensive line being able to come off the ball and move that line of scrimmage back.
Fantastic way to end the week, a homecoming week that, it's not all about football, but it revolves around the game, the cheerleaders, the dancers, the little kids. While we're out here, we got 40 kids playing. What's that feel like?
It was awesome, the JROTC doing push-ups and the cannon and the band, and it was awesome. Like I said at the beginning, this is an amazing place. And, I feel so fortunate to have been able to come here and coach and actually play here, too, and all the stuff that goes along with it. But we're a special community. We've got a special team, and we're on the rise.
Coach Pitts, thank you for your time. Way to be 1-0 at the end of the week.
Thank you.
Hey, that was a fantastic game. As he said, I felt like we were in control a lot, but we were always 1 or 2 plays away to where they could have busted something open. I got to play really tough next week against Cap City. Very run-heavy team, unorthodox to what we typically see. Camdenton Lakers guys show up defensively and offensively. We got to keep rolling. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Daniel. Great job as always down on the sideline. Our sideline report brought to you by HMI Fireplace Shops and that coach's interview courtesy of Jack's Sporting Goods. We got some hardware to hand out, brother.
Yes, we do.
Jack Hammer, hit of the game. I think we're in agreement. Paul Muff.
Absolutely.
Paul Muff was all over the field tonight. And just, you don't mention the big guys as much, but we called his name, I'll bet 6-7 times, just on special plays where he really stood out. And there were other ones that we could have drawn attention to him, but he was involved in a lot of plays. Hogs pork chop block of the game. You love this one.
It was great, Denny. Down there in the corner, just broke free, got us a touchdown. Absolutely.
That was Jennings. That was blocking for Durnan. Durnan came around the corner, and Jennings hooked his man, pushed him back toward the center of the end zone. Durnan walked in untouched. So that was a great block.
One of the best blocks I've seen all year, Denny.
Yeah, it was a good one. Trusted choice. Well, we got another one. Special teams. Hi Brothers Lumber brings you our special teams player of the night. I got to go with Bowen.
Yes.
How about him leaking out there and running for 60 yards to set up that next touchdown?
Yep, I agree. Great play.
One more, our trusted choice.
Two more. I got an extra one tonight.
Oh, you got
it?
No, I don't want to disrupt you.
All right,
I'm
going to throw this in. That way you can have the player of the game to be the final one.
Make up your own
story. I'm making up something right now. I'm going to give a purple and gold star to the junior ROTC push-up team down there with Grant Trundum is the battalion commander for that group, and they just do a wonderful job. Okay, and that's I look at those push-ups and that's something that I could never do.
You got to be a fan.
But
you're right. I'm not doing
it
either.
Okay, great.
And our Mills and Sons Insurance trusted choice player of the game. I like DeMott.
I do too.
I got to go with DeMott. That one series where he intercepted the ball, ran it back for like 43 yards, then he catches a pass, and then he steps into the end zone. It was you had called it. It was the entire DeMott drive from interception to end zone.
Well, then 1 for 150 yards as a quarterback taking the snap. A complete game for DeMott tonight.
Certainly was. Honorable mentions got to go to Paul Muff though. Yeah. What a great game he played tonight. So what a good night of football live from Camdenton. It was a special night. Special thanks to Bob Shore, our halftime guest. I always enjoy sitting down with him for a little chat.
We got to get him back for the end of the year.
We've been doing this for, 40 years.
Yeah.
That I've been down here calling high school football, and he's been part of the interviews and the process. And like I said at halftime, I think I was 22 years old the first time I interviewed him, and I was scared to death. They said, run down and get an interview with Coach Shore. And I ran down there, and he could tell I was a little nervous. I asked him one question. He took it and ran for 7 minutes. And I said, that's Coach Shore. Back up to you guys.
I could do that interview.
What a gentleman. Yes. What a gentleman. It's always about the team and the community and bringing everybody together. So we appreciate him. Sean, appreciate you too, hon, back at the studios for sticking around with us. Who we got on camera tonight? Jonah up on camera 1. Ricky Smith, our producer, for Steve Schneider. I'm Denny Benny. This has been another presentation of Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com. See you next week.
Next week.